Give me money to
This is where my fucking money goes to every month. Garbage dump, grocery shopping, pay my taxes, pet store, pay my bills, blowing his money on mobile games, blowing his money on this and that. I'm spending all this money buying DoorDash for my business. I need to put disgusting food in the mouths of my family members. Obviously, I need tips. Yes, I spend money on mobile games. Okay? These are my life priorities. Pay my taxes.
It's my day off. Might leave the can but on a jerk off. It's my day off. Spend money on pools and dumb shit. It's my day off. Might go out with my bitch wife. Can't give me money today.
Obviously, I need tips.
Give me money today.
This is where my fucking money goes to every month.
Shout out to the trolls.
For those who contributed, thank you. It would be great if we get a few more tips. To make up earlier today, we did not hit the hat goal either. It's been a very slow day. It would be great if we could pick it up a little bit with maybe some contributions tonight with tips. If you can, just saying. You know, I know some people are super chatting or whatever. That helps long term, but right now I really can help. Tomorrow's my day off. The tips I'll have for my day off, you see?
Give me money today.
I got them big pools in alcohol. They could drive down to my local mall. My bottom lip look like it's sagging off. I'ma go out for a power walk. Long as my dance love me.
My dance love me. My dance love me.
Could give a fuck about detractors. Long as my dance love me.
My dance love me. My dance love me.
Could give a fuck about detractors. Long as my dance love me.
All the tracks is just hating. I'll be in my room straight bagging while my body's straight vibrating, man. 1 minute man went on vacation. Gotta play out that situation like the chargebacks I'm faking, man. Eat my ass with a spoon, but I've changed for the better just in the last year or two. Just got my hair cut, but they stuck me with a girl who was new. And now my hairline looking like a crescent moon, but I don't sweat it. Still get $1 tips from Canadian Kirk, and from all of my Sims I got my tip gold, but it's a struggle to hit. Gotta call an audible to save me from the trouble I'm in. Yeah.
I got them big pools in alcohol. They could drive down to my local mall. My bottom lip look like it's sagging off. I'ma go out for a power walk. Long as my dance love me.
My parents love me, David and Linda, I was with them.
Could give a fuck about detractors. Long as my dance love
My
me.
mama love me, and Jenna's love me, Rambo
Could
love
give a
me.
fuck about detractors. Long as my
King of hip hop detractors, you know tips are the main factor. Don't play games for the enjoyment, man. Pulling DoorDash Tanqueray, order sushi to make catney. I slap you so hard that you will sway wet fucking band. I stay up breaking jams, playing champions in bed. Hulk Hogan is so thick like the spiral seats. I have that Mandingo girl, turn me around, face down, turn me time with Hulkster. Yeah, all my dance they love me. Please show me love with payments, cause when I get low support, my viewers must be lazy, and I would say my whale's name.
1 minute, man.
But the heck go never be trigger. Shit, I measure my dick on the rack, so tell me
What was the girth of the game here?
I got them
Starsky.
big pools in alcohol. They could drive down to my local mall. My bottom lip look like it's sagging off. I'ma go out for a power walk. Long as my dance love
My
me.
dance love me. My dance love me.
Could give a fuck about detractors. Long as my dance love me.
My dance love me. My dance love me.
Meltdown.
Wolverine.
Real picky, fuck these fridges. This machine ain't doing my dishes. It got busted by my bitch. Oh well.
Fix that shit. That shit costs.
Got a lot of paper plates. Dan's gonna watch me masticate. You will not believe the revolting sounds I make.
Tell me.
Yeah, and Cat cooked it too. I'm sure you want my review, though she didn't make none for you. It's robust. Like future, I love that lean. You spent so much on ice cream, but couldn't tip me. What the fuck you mean, you're broke?
Get your ass out there and fucking work, bitch.
Like a moil, I take those tips. I need a vest to warm my nips. It sure ain't water when I take my sips. And oh yeah, fuck Lil Wayne for promoting Street Fighter 6.
Should've been
and I
me.
will bust a cap and drink just like my name was Rick.
I got them big pulls and alcohol. They could drive down to my local mall. My bottom lip look like it's sagging off. I'ma go out for a power walk.
Long as my dens love me.
You guys love me and my content, right?
Could give a fuck about detractors as long as my dens love me.
Look, if I'm having fun, then the support should just come.
Could give a fuck about detractors as long as my dens love me.
Question for the table. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a sexy fireman.
To a town outside Seattle rode a recluse one fine day. Never talks to those around him, in his office he's all day. 'Cause he runs a bankrupt business and he asks for all your tips. Sitting there and moaning, super soaker on his hip, soaker on his hip. It was early on a Wednesday when he rode into the town. He had 2 big bills to pay and an appointment for his gal. He's a madman loose and running with an alcoholic lip. You can judge him by his wobbling and his awful nasal drip, awful nasal drip. On the web there was an outlaw by the name of Tevin Black, making content so illegal, and he said his stream was whack. He was getting way more viewers and his content way more chill. He was striking down the fear into the heart of Darkside Phil, heart of Darkside Phil. Now the madman started rambling, made it plain to dance around. He was not really Italian, you could help by tipping now. An entire fucking story about how he hurts his back, in ranting at the viewers about the outlaw Tevin Black, outlaw Tevin Black. Wasn't long before the segment was restreamed by Tevin Black. But the outlaw didn't worry, he was laughing ack. Fat Italian was yelling, grease running down his hair. He was biting on his nails as he was shaking in his chair, shaking in his chair. He decided that it's over, it was time for them to meet. But on the fateful day of battle, he had crystals on his feet. So he stayed at home just crying and begged for some more tips. Later got some DoorDash with the spicy Italian dip, spicy Italian dip. So the fake Italian greaser kept on grifting all along, while his wife was getting black, dressed up in a yellow thong. He is fat and he's retarded and he's nasty with the drip. But you say you love his content and today's been slow for tips. It's been slow for tips.
God, Grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference.
All right, so we'll get into the big book and the 12 steps a little later tonight, but I always love to hear everyone's stories. Why don't you talk tonight?
Vest got me sweating, but the room getting colder. Looking at the camera and the kitten on my shoulder. Will they tip tonight? I don't know. Is it over? Booted at a Best Buy for stealing controllers. Lean with me, rock with me. I get by from all of the crowdfunding. Snort with me, drink with me. I got my mom's liver and my dad's kidneys. Lean with me, rock with me. I get by from all of the crowdfunding. Snort with me, drink with me. Sweaty JPEGs, Kevin Nash spending. Told them if they tip, better tip now. I got married to a big cow. Got a problem, you know what it is. Gout. I'm the guy that stream with his dick out. This shit ain't fiction, it's too real. Too real. Fuck Penalty, I'll give her 2 pills. I need the support, so I know I'm gonna find it. Ring, ring, hit that DoorDash, perfect timing. I know I'm just fat, but it's okay, cause so is Kat. Oh, she hates it when I DoorDash, but I'm spending that cash. It's all my cash. Lean with me, rock with me. I get by from all of the crowdfunding. Snort with me, drink with me. I got my mom's liver and my dad's kidneys. Lean with me, rock with me. I get by from all of the crowdfunding. Snort with me, drink with me. Sweaty JPEGs, Kevin Nash spending. Gin is great.
Phil the greasy pig, he struts online, dripping with excuses, never a shine, begging for coins in the dim blue light, shouting ack all through the night. Tales he spins like a wheel gone loose, half-truths marinate in his verbal juice, promises break like a brittle twig. Phil the greasy outdated pig. Ack, his anthem rings, a symphony fueled by chaos it brings. He howls for coins with a slippery grin. Phil's tangled web is paper thin. Cat, his wife, sits heavy and cold, neglects her crown as her story unfolds. Phil ignores her dreams, she fades away, while he streams his chaos day by day. Tender chords of a life gone wrong echo in his act-filled song. He tap dances through his made-up tales. Phil's greasy train rides broken rails. Ack, his anthem rings, a symphony fueled by chaos it brings. He howls for coins with a slippery grin. Phil's tangled web is paper thin.
Is a symbol of that positivity. It's a symbol that together we can have fun as long as we stay positive. We can overcome anything together. I firmly believe at this point in my life, all right, that no matter what comes my way, that we can work together to overcome it. All right. But that being said, it's time for something new. Which vest is best? Which vest is e-beggar best? Okay, vest is best. Vest. If not, then I hope that you will be doing well
once you hang out with me tonight. Should be a good one. It is time for American Truck Sim. Can you believe we've been playing American Truck Sim now for over 3 months? I'm not joking. Over 3 months of weekly American Truck Sim. Some weeks we even did 2 streams of American Truck Sim. Can you believe we're still having so much fun with this game? The jobs are still arriving on time. The money is racking up. The upgrades. Last week we got upgrades to the truck, if you remember. Good stuff. I will definitely say I'm getting use out of the wheel that I got for sure. Now, hopefully there eventually will be more games to play on this thing. For now, Truck Sim seems to be the one that's got the longest level of interest. So I'm excited for more tonight. I hope that you all are too. I love chilling with you guys when we play this. How is everyone tonight? How are you all? Who's here? We got C1822. We got Brian. Tron Gates Legacy, what's going on? My Ruin, how are you? Very nice. What? I don't know what that means. Jalen, how are you? Game Dude, how are you? You get it. What's up? He says, what drinks tonight? More of these juice drinks. Remember, I just bought these a few weeks ago, and we're going to get through them. This is another Nectar Hard Juice Passion Fruit Orange to start tonight. Should be pretty good. I remember the 2 passion fruits were the ones that I liked the most, I think. Save us GTA 6. What's up? Dark Side Dabbing says, I am genuinely surprised Truck Sim made it this far over Mario Kart. It's good. It's because there's a difference. Mario Kart is only fun when there's a challenge to overcome, right? Or there's kind of rage. Well, I overcame all the challenge. I beat it. You know, like I did as much as I could possibly do in that game. So with nothing left to do, there's no appeal to it anymore. With Truck Sim, the appeal is the chill interactions that we have, right? That we get to hang out and enjoy each other's company. I'm trying to... Oh, I know what happened. Did he move slightly? Because this is sticking out. See this? I'm trying to see if I can get that to not stick out, but it looks like it just kind of sticks out. Huh. I guess Mega Man was a little taller. I think Mega Man was a little taller. When he stood there, he covered it. Yeah, the top of his head covered it. Proto Man doesn't. Proto Man has a flatter head than Mega Man. So that little white thing from my stand sticks out. Oh, well, what are you going to do? All right. No, I'm not playing more Mario Kart. It's garbage. The game is the worst Mario Kart I've played in a long time. I'm not wasting time on it. Stop being stupid. That's right. Truck Sim, when we started it 3 months ago, was like a meme game pick where people thought, oh, that's a game that, you know, serious sim players do, and Phil do it for once, it'll be stupid, you know. But no, it ended up working with the controller. Then it ended up working really well with the wheel. And now it's just an ongoing thing that people really enjoy. I don't know if it'll last forever. I certainly hope that it keeps the interest and level of engagement and support that it does. Every time we do this, we're talking all night. We're having a good time. It's not a dead stream ever. And we get great support, you know? Okay. So, by the way, tonight, we have new DLC for the game yet again. And yet again, thanks to Buckwell. Buckwell tipped me $2 before the stream and said, here's a code. So I entered it, and it was the Utah DLC. So now we have that entire strip of states unlocked. Like, you could drive through all of them connected. There's no longer a missing state. So maybe we'll drive to Utah tonight. We'll see. You guys want me to go to Utah and visit the Mormons and stuff? We could do that. Buckwell says I should get an add-on from Workshop that adds real-life stores, buildings, gas stations, and billboards. What is Workshop? I don't even know what that is. Never heard of it. Have a Modelo, Chelada Lime, and Salted Beer. What the heck? They have a Chelada Lime and Salted flavored beer? Really? Oh, I've never had dirty soda, Dunsfelter. Someone told me earlier what it was. They said it's a soda that has like creamy sugar and stuff in it. But, oh, what just happened? The pop-up didn't work? Where did the pop-up go? What in the holy hell? Why did my pop-ups have vanished? What the heck? I didn't do that. What the? Okay, hold on a second. Let me test something. If I go to here, all of my pop-ups, no, it's there where it's supposed to be. If I go to full screen and I click on it, it's missing. Why is my pop-up missing from full screen? This makes no sense at all. Can I center it? Center to screen. I think I just fixed it. I don't know where it went. It was off the screen. So let's test that again. That was Jalen. Let's see if this works now. It played the sound effect, right? I don't know what happened, why that would be off the screen. I've changed nothing, but this setup sometimes has issues where weird stuff happens. So let's test that now again. Thank you to It's not Kevin, that's Jalen. Jalen did a $10 super chat to start tonight's support off. And he says, wanted to show some support. Here you are, Phil. Thank you, Jalen. And also, Buckwell, thank you for the $2 earlier. Yeah, I have no clue why that disappeared off the screen. That's really bizarre. But now it's back. Okay. So let's get Jalen on the leaderboard. What was that? That was not 10. There we go. So we're actually up to $12 of support so far tonight. Thank you guys for the early support. Anyway, so a dirty soda. Someone told me about this earlier on the first stream, so it must be a meme somewhere. I guess it's a soda that has sugar or cream or flavorings and stuff mixed into a soda. I've never had that. I've had floats, like I've had a root beer float, stuff like that. I've never had one that has like stuff blended in like that though. So, thing is, again, I don't like sweet drinks. I don't like sugary drinks. Like, for example, this drink that we're going to drink here tonight is only 150 calories and only has 2%? Something like 2% of your daily value of sugar in it. It's incredibly low sugar. %? No. 1%. No. Okay, 3%. This can is 3% of my sugar for the day. You see what I mean about low sugar drinks? If this was soda, like actual soda, this would be like 50, 60% of your sugar for the day because they put so much sugar in their soda, it's ridiculous. So this is actually not bad for you at all. Cool. Okay. Good stuff. All right, so a couple things, guys. So number one, tonight will be a nice chill stream. We probably will be going into this new state of Utah. Let's see where we are, because I don't remember where we ended last week. But let's see where we are if we're in the middle of anything important, and then maybe we'll go to Utah and do a job into Utah just for fun and see where the night takes us. So that's number one. Number two, tonight, let's get some support rolling. Let's be sure to hit the goal tonight. Why? Well, yesterday, the late night stream of Mafia tanked. I only made like $30 last night in a 2.5 hour stream of Mafia gameplay. And then earlier today, I made about $100 during Death Stranding 2. That's not bad, especially for Death Stranding 2, which is an insanely long 40+ hour playthrough with insanely boring gameplay. I'm just happy that people are still coming by and engaging and supporting that stream. We didn't hit the goal. I'm not super upset about it or anything. You know, I'm happy. Wow, people are still coming by for this shit. So that's good. But Truck Sim has been going strong ever since we started it 3 months ago. Over 34 hours of playtime in Truck Sim so far. Let's do it again tonight. Let's hit the goal. Let's have some fun. All right? I'm being told Workshop is in Community tab. Workshop. Good Lord, that's a lot. Most popular is just a bunch of pipe sounds. I'm serious. Custom exhaust sounds. AI garbage truck. I don't see what you were saying because you were saying real stuff installed into the game like real businesses. I don't see that. There's a lot of stuff, but it's all custom truck tweaks and stuff like that. It doesn't seem to be like the kind of stuff you're describing. He said, oh, thank you for the gifted subs. I'll shut those out in a second. Buckwell said it's under most subscribed. Most subscribed. Oh, okay. It's under most subscribed. Hold on. Most subscribed. Real company, gas station, and billboards. Okay. How would I do this? I'd like to try it. Do I have to click subscribe? If I just click on subscribe, does it work? It doesn't say how to download it, but there's a subscribe button. Subscribe to download. Oh. Okay, it's updating right now. We'll try this tonight. Cool. Thank you so much to Holy Marcellus. 5 gifted subs here tonight. I appreciate that. You want to know why? Earlier today, I only got 1 sub on that first stream, which is why we probably didn't do as good as hitting a goal, you know? If we had support from Kick, we probably would have hit the goal, but we only had 1 sub. So thank you, Holy Marcellus. 5 gifted subs tonight. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. $25 to start, plus the 12 gets us to 37 to start. Thank you, guys. Again, let's absolutely hit that goal. Buckwell says when you boot the game, there'll be a mods button. You click on, you activate it. Let's do that. Let's try it. Hopefully it doesn't break the game, but let's try it tonight. Let's get some mods going. Thanks for getting to El Paso. You're welcome. That was fun, right? It was a fun race to El Paso when we did it. Man, that was a hell of a night. It was 2 weeks ago. That was a hell of a night racing to El Paso, and we made it last minute. It was really cool. Okay, let's go back to my library truck sim. Here we are. Cool. All right. Cool. We're going to apparently have real life signs and businesses in the game tonight now. That's going to be a cool addition. The truck sim stuff just keeps getting better. Oh, I'm sure, King Furbs. He says there's a Hulk Hogan themed paint job in Truck Sim. I'm sure there's a ton of themed paint jobs. Cool. All right. Who's going to be our first tip of the night? I know Buckwell tipped, but technically that was before the stream started. Who's going to be our first super chatter of the night? Let's get some animations going. I take that back. We already had a super chatter. We had Jalen. My bad. Who's going to be the second super chatter of the night? Let's have some animations going. Let's go. That's right. We need to hit the goal tonight for sure. After 2 streams not hitting the goal, we got to hit the goal tonight. Let's get to 96. Excuse me. Let's get to 6 out of 10 goals hit. Let's get that we're in position for Shake Shack's new hot dog menu. Don't you want to see me chomp down and suck down some hot dogs this week? Pickle flavor, spicy flavor, chili cheese flavor hot dogs. I know you do. You missed out because Friday was not a good episode of DSP Tries It. It was so bad I actually didn't formally upload it. I did have it, but it's part of the marathon. It just did not go well. So let's do a good one this week, and let's do it as soon as possible. How about this? Tonight, let's hit 5 goals on the stream. 5. Let's make $750 on tonight's stream, and let's do DSP Tries It, Shake Shack hot dog menu tomorrow. What's up, Gabriel? Good evening. How are you? 5 goals tonight. We could do it. We're already almost a third to 1. Let's go. Who's next? Let's go. Ron Gates Legacy says, I believe in American Truck Simulator. There you go. Believe in the game. The game has done very well. Let's go. Here's what should happen. Someone right now gift an entire goal in one transaction. One $150 tip, one $150 super chat, or 30 subs on Kick. And if you do that, that will lay the groundwork. That will lay the example for others to follow till we get 4 more. And then it'll be DSP Tries It tomorrow, as we all deserve. We all deserve one. We didn't get one on Friday because you had me drink too much bad liquor, and the food also wasn't very appetizing when it showed up. If that food had actually tasted and smelled good, it probably would have been all right, but it actually wasn't good either, and I was like, oh, God. It was not agreeing with me. So I'm just curious. I haven't brought this up in like 2 months. Would anyone ever be interested in the badges over on Kick? Because we haven't done them in a while. The VIP and the OG badges. It's been like 2-3 months since we brought them up. Remember, I was giving out VIP badges for, what was it, 10 subs, and then the OG and a VIP badge combo for 20 subs? I would do that tonight. I don't know if any of you are interested in that at all. I haven't brought it up in a long time, and no one seems to ever bring it up. But, I mean, I could make the offer again. We have them. We have VIP and OG badges. Oh, Gabriel, they never would have done that promotion for delivery anyway, so it doesn't matter. Gabriel was saying Shake Shack had a special promotion, 2 hot dogs for $8, but it ends today. For delivery, they never would do that. I actually looked it up, and the cheapest hot dog for delivery was like $7.50 for 1 hot dog. So they would never allow that. Fox did a $2 super chat, says, I got you. 4 more to go. No, $2 did not hit the goal, Fox. Sorry, but I appreciate $2. It's still very much appreciated, but that's not the 150. You're slightly off. Just add another 148 to that and send it back, and you'll be good. Chinese Food MSG Real says, I'm afraid of getting doxxed if I donate. Don't worry about that. No one cares about you. If you donate, no one's going to even look into it or try to stalk you. No one cares about it. Some guy's named Chinese Food MSG. Ridiculous. You could literally gift 500 subs right now. No one would give a crap. No one would follow you or figure it out. That is true. Someone just said, let's felt the casino. Let's all give $4,000 tonight. That would hit the goal. Not only would that hit the goal, but that would be the best grossing stream I've ever done. And therefore, that would top the casino co-op stream from a year ago, which was right about now, by the way. It was right around this time of the month. It wasn't like right in the middle of August when we did it. So we're getting to that 1-year anniversary. Can we get a stream to actually beat that one? In fact, when was that stream? Because I haven't actually looked into it for a long time. Let's see. Charcoal-like flavor. Damn, 12 days ago was the last DSP Tries It I've ever done. 12 days ago. That's upsetting, actually. We should definitely be doing it more often than every 12 days. Wow. See, I'm upset. Wow. I'm trying to find the stream right now. See the date that we did it. Can't find it. I can't find it. Live. I remember I archived it as a live stream, did I not? Here it is. So let's see. It was. Are you kidding? Wait, what? Guys, It was exactly 1 year ago. It was August 11th, 2024, when we did the co-op react. Are you kidding me? I got to post up about this. Hold on a second now.
Isn't it nice when things are as good as gold? You know, when your fave spot is always nice. And your usual? Perfect. If dating matches always match there, well, hello. And all your friends arrived right on. As for your investments, imagine if everything was as good as gold.
Okay, let's get set up here, by the way. Let's actually set up the stream we're about to do here. Okay. That's right, my setup was much worse. A year ago, I'm looking at the video, I'm like, oh, the visuals look terrible. The microphone was different. Everything was bad. Now everything is good. Okay. Everything was bad. Now everything is good. That's correct. All right. Are we ready to start? Here we go. No, I had my gaming PC at that point, didn't I? I don't remember. I think I had just gotten it. Can't remember. So for goodness sake, for the 1 year anniversary, let's get some support. Like I told you, my goal this year is to try to do a stream that tops the level of support that I got during that stream. And that stream I made around $3,000, seriously. So let's do it. Let's top it. Come on. All right, let's continue. Game change detected. Okay, so here we go. What is going on, everyone? Good evening and welcome back to American Truck Sim Chill Streaming. As you can see, once again, we have an update, okay? What's happened is, just so everybody knows, Buckwell, once again, just 2 weeks in a row, said that he wanted to contribute to the stream, and he actually purchased the Utah DLC, and we now have Utah here on the map as a possible state to drive through and do jobs in. But not only that, but we added mods. And so I'm being told I need to go back to the menu and load a mod, but it looks like they're forcing me to do this first. So let's actually fast travel to Utah, and then let's get out of here. How do I exit? How do I go back to the main title screen? So, mods. So we have a mod, real companies, gas stations, and billboards. There it is. Confirm changes. So apparently now, tonight, as we drive around in American Truck Sim, there'll actually be real companies and things in the game, which we've never done anything like that before. That'll be pretty neat. all right? Tonight is very momentous. We got a new DLC for Utah. We've got a mod that's going to add real-life businesses, signs, and content. We've got a delicious nectar hard juice passion fruit orange, which I'm going to start drinking right now. Yes, it is alcoholic. But on top of all of that, out of nowhere, we just determined something live on stream that we didn't realize at first, okay? Tonight is the 1 year to the day anniversary when I did a co-op react event to the Review Tech USA documentary by June the King. So first of all, to that, cheers everyone. So, momentous, because really, I would argue that co-op event, even though, yes, I had done an appearance on that Kino Casino show before that, I would argue that it was that event, that cooperative react, that cemented in people's interest in me to show them that I'm not just some kind of a meme or a schlub, that I actually was entertaining and I could add something to things outside of me just, you know, sitting around and just playing video games. And since then, things have been really good for me. Now, I've been saying this for the last several months, but I want to bring it up again. That stream, that particular stream on August 11th, 2024, was one of my most profitable streams I've ever had, but it was because there was co-op, right? It was me working with the guys from Kino Casino to do this epic event. I would like to do a stream where I can hit those heights and exceed them myself. That day alone, between tips, super chats, and memberships, I made around $3,000. I'm not kidding. I think I made like $1,000 in tips, and the super chats and memberships were over, like, in reality, they were over $2,000, but YouTube takes a huge cut of profits. So I didn't make that much like it looked like I did. But man, it was a crazy day. All right. So now what I would like to do is find a way somehow, someday, with my own content to hit those levels. I don't have to do a co-op in order to have basically that level of success. All right. But I'm curious how long it'll take and what it will be. What content would it be that would get me to that level? Because I don't know. We've been talking about that for a while, right? We have been. Like, what would it be? I don't know. Yeah, I would like to think it wouldn't have to be another collab, but maybe it would have to. I don't know. Obviously, a lot has changed since then, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, a ton has changed. Someone just said, did I give them some of the money? No, because the agreement was I was going to appear on their show and they keep everything. And then they come and do the co-op with me and I keep everything, but they get to clip it and use it for their content for weeks on end, which they did. And then I would continue to do stuff with them, which I did. Every time I went on their show and did work with them, I never took a dime. That was all them getting stuff from me showing up on their show. So Kino Casino's watching right now? All right. Well, cheers to Andy and Ashton. 1 year anniversary of us destroying Review Tech USA. Even if we don't hate each other's, if we hate each other's guts now or whatever, that's a moot point for this. This is the celebration of the fact that we collabed once on an amazing piece of content that will be there forever. And people absolutely loved it and love it to this day. And to be quite honest, nothing's really changed in regard to Review Tech. It's not like this guy has changed his position in life or improved. That's for sure. He certainly has fucking tanked, right? So, cheers for the one collab that was really good. Sadly, I don't think anything else that we did was nearly as good, but that was definitely one of the best things we ever did. That was the best thing we ever did, to be honest. Okay. But all that's over with now. It's time to drive. Let's do it, folks, right? Let's do it. Let's get to the road and see what jobs we want to do. We are now in Utah, and I'm curious to see what we can do. We have to find a place to do a job. Here we are in Utah, see? But I think we need to get gas and everything first. Let's, world map. I probably got to gas up and everything. Here, right behind me. Here we go. Here's gas, and let's do this. We'll do that, and then we will go back. We'll look for the next job, okay? What's up, King Michael? Good evening. How you doing? Crimson Tide. What he says, would you drink an alcoholic drink of Buffalo Wild Wings that has vodka, light... I don't have to read it. No, I wouldn't go to Buffalo Wild Wings and drink anything. Fuck that place. They're way expensive, and the food sucks ass. Okay. All right, yeah, see, look, my tiredness is all the way up, my gas. Yeah, I made the right choice here. Okay, I don't want to do this. I want to drive. Here we go. I want to get out of here. I don't even know where I am. They teleported me to a dealer. How was the shrimp lo mein for dinner? My wife liked it more than me. She kind of liked it. I thought it was kind of bland, honestly. And it was like itsy bitsy tiny shrimps, like not even good shrimps in it. It's just funny, like things we've been eating recently aren't even as good as the home cooked meals that my wife makes me. Like, I'm serious. What with that stupid jambalaya I had on Friday was inferior to my wife's home cooked gumbo, and she's not a professional cook. She's just a home cook. And then this lo mein we buy is supposed to be, you know, like Trader Joe's good lo mein, and that wasn't good either. It was just kind of meh. So my wife's home cooking is better than the food we buy now. It's pretty crazy. I mean, I'm lucky that my wife is such a good cook that we get good food all the time. But, you know, like a day like today, she just worked, and she wasn't going to come home and make a crazy home-cooked meal today. So we were stuck making something fast, and it just wasn't very good. All right, where's the road? How the hell do I get out of this fucking place? Look, take a look. I'm 360 spinning right now. Fence. What the fuck? I guess we'll sleep. Might as well. We're in a rest stop as it is. But where the fuck do I get out? Okay. Do I have to go through? Is this gas here? Oh, if this is gas, then we're perfect. No, I see this isn't gas. This is the place to fix your car. This is the shop. I don't need the shop. I need gas. All right, here's the exit. I found it. Okay. Volvo truck dealer. That's where we are. The Volvo truck dealer. I guess I phrased it. I phrased it badly because what I'm trying to say is, okay, so for those who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, on Friday, I was doing a marathon stream and I ordered some food. I ordered jambalaya from a local restaurant, which is rice with shrimp, sausage, chicken. There might have been something else, and then a bunch of peppers, veggies, and like a sauce, like a roux, okay? I got it. I started eating. I'm like, this isn't as good as what my wife makes me for dinner. Like, my wife makes me gumbo, homemade gumbo that has big-ass shrimp.
Go straight.
Okay? And chicken sausage. And she makes the roux and chops up and does everything with peppers and all kinds of ingredients, and we have it over rice. And her gumbo is way better than what I got from the restaurant. And that's the point I was trying to make. But I guess the way that I'm saying it is making people think like I'm insulting her cooking. No, what I'm saying is her cooking's really good, but if I'm buying something that's from an expensive restaurant, it should be better than home cooking, and it's not, which is ridiculous, right? That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, why the hell did I even order this if I could have just asked my wife to make me dinner? So I hope that makes sense. I guess I didn't say it properly during the event, and now, of course, all the idiots jump on my throat because they're all fucking obsessed retards who have to try to turn everything I say into something toxic when it's not. Trust me, my wife is not insulted by what I say. I told her the same thing when I went downstairs. I had it in my hand. I said, your gumbo is way better than this. Like, I don't know why I paid money for this. Your food is better. And she was happy about that, to know that she's a good cook. She wasn't insulted. Okay. Oh, stop the engine. There we go. No, she makes the roux herself. We get chicken stock, and she adds all these different seasonings and things to it and makes the roux herself. She self-simmers it and then adds it. She puts all the meat in it, and then we eat that over rice. So, it's really good. Yes, I know detractors are sad. I know they want to make it sound like I said something toxic and negative when I didn't. Bigger Dude did a 2-pound super chat and says, do you still have R2's last chip? Let's frame it. I do. It's in my closet right now. You want to see it? That's 41 bucks to support, everyone. Please, let's keep that rolling and hit that goal tonight. We have hit the goal every single time we've done Truck Sim. And being that is the 1-year anniversary of the collab to destroy Review Tech USA, it sure would be nice to celebrate tonight in grand fashion. Hold on one second. Right there. It's just in my closet. You know, I cleaned out my closet so I know where everything is now. There it is. The chip. It's just sad. It's just sad because, like I said, when I did my stream where I invited Review Tech on the stream, I was going to give him the opportunity to basically do that co-op stream with me, have fun, and at the end, I was going to possibly offer him his chip back depending on how he did. But he failed instantly. Like, he didn't even get, what, an hour into it? Not even a half an hour. He was such a fucking schlub and a horrible entertainer and a horrible person. He couldn't get past the fact that he wanted to talk about dumb shit like, I don't talk into the mic like this all the time. Like, I'm like, dude, I'm about to reveal all this stuff about me working with Kino Casino. I'm about to drop the DMs. We're going to go through them. We're going to spill the tea. We got all the stuff you want to know about. And he goes, Phil, why don't you talk into your mic like this all the time? He's fucking retarded. Seriously, I mean, I can't think of a dumber person on this fucking planet. That's what he wanted to talk about. So I dumped him, and then I did the stream like I wanted to. Anyway, so here's the chip. I still have it. I don't know if I'll ever use it, you know, any day or not. I don't know. The Trouters are sad. Thank you for a $5 super sticker. Now we are up to 46 bucks of support. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right. Okay. And by the way, for the record, since I basically got out of the drama, I'm not even kidding you, since that stream, and what was that, March? So what are we, in August now? Jesus, 5 months? It's been 5 months. Wow, time flies. I haven't paid any attention to Review Tech at all. And life is good. I don't care what he does. I know he probably brings me up all the time and he still fucking does the same shit. I don't care. You guys are trying to tell, oh, he got a tattoo. I don't care. I literally don't give a fuck about that man. He's a weirdo fuck. I want, you know, zero involvement is more than enough involvement with him. So thank goodness. Okay, where do we want to go? We're in Utah. Guys, we're in Utah for the first time. Where would you guys like to go? Would you like to go to Montana? 2-state drive. Holy shit, that's a long drive. Would you like to go to another? You know what? Why don't we stay in Utah for now? Let's do a Utah job. This one pays a lot. A rough terrain forklift. Oh, it's 2 rough terrain forklifts. Ooh. Let's do that, because that's a lot of money. They're paying a lot because it's a heavy job and a valuable job, see? High value cargo. Let's do that one. Yeah. Okay.
You've got the contract. Now go.
All right, we're off. Noble Times, good evening. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome to the epic 1-year anniversary stream. We actually didn't even know it was the 1-year anniversary of the RTU React co-op until moments before we were going to start playing the game. Because so we were talking about, you know, I want to eventually be able to beat what I made on that stream, but do it for myself, not because I'm doing a co-op with somebody else. And I think one day, oh crap, how is this do not enter? What the fuck is this? The GPS is telling me to go this way, so fuck you. Seriously, the GPS is telling me to go this way. I'm going this way.
Turn right.
Yeah, I don't even understand why I said do not enter.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Anyway, yeah, I would like to, for myself,
turn left.
One day top that. Will it be tonight? Maybe. Maybe we can make $3,000 tonight. It was a $3,000 profit stream for me, so maybe I'll make $3,001 tonight, and boom, we've done it. And we can say, off with the past and on to the future, right? There you go. Yeah, right.
Turn left.
Oh, cool. We got the I forgot we got the 8-ball dangling now. We added all this stuff last week. Cool. Remortgage your house. If your house is only worth $3,000, I feel very bad for you, Tron Gates Legacy. He says, I'm going to remortgage my house to do it, to hit the goal. Maybe take out a small loan. That's something about. I'll take out a small unsecured loan to hit your goal tonight, Phil. There you go. That would have made more realistic. What's up, Chris? How are you tonight? Good evening. How many goals do we have to hit so we won't talk about the goals again tonight? 2. How about that? If we hit 2 goals tonight, I will not mention goals for the rest of the night. Seriously. Because that would make up for the slow-ass stream I did yesterday of Mafia. And we did our goal tonight and get us back on track. That is correct. King Ferb says, yeah, but the interest wouldn't make the loan viable. Yeah, dude, right now, borrowing anything right now is insane. The interest rates are so ridiculously high, especially in the United States. Any kind of credit right now, loan, credit card, mortgage, car loan, fuck it. It's terrible. You gotta wait. Oh, not again with this shit. Again with this crap, like I did something wrong when I didn't turn off my headlights. The game does it. When you fast travel, the game turns your headlights off. I always have them on automatic. But the game took my headlights off. It's not my fault you fucking turned the headlights off, stupid thing. Damn it. Would I co-sign the loan? What? Why would I co-sign the loan that someone's giving me the money from? Wouldn't that be kind of a conflict of interest? I'm pretty sure they wouldn't allow that. Oh. Here we go. All right. Let's go get this this job. It says it's 10 miles, 15 minutes away. So probably like a minute of driving to get to it. We can get to our first job of the night. Mega Man brought in over 1,000, so don't say never. I don't know. Mega Man was a marathon. You know, people like the marathon events. They like to see me hit, take shots and stuff.
Turn right.
I totally understand that. We're not doing that tonight, so I don't think we're gonna be making $3 grand tonight. I'm doing Battlefield 6 on Thursday, Noble Times. And then if it's good and I like it, we're gonna do Battlefield 6 again on Sunday. We're gonna do 2 streams if it works. Breakthrough mode is the good mode, he says. All right, I don't even know what the modes are. No shots tonight. I've got my hard juices tonight. All right.
Turn right.
I'm turning right.
Go straight.
I'm going straight. Thank you. Doing that. How dare you?
Caution. You're exceeding the speed limit.
Maybe we should turn off the GPS. What do you guys think? We have the GPS
Slow
on
down.
endlessly. Maybe we should just turn it off for once. See how the stream is without the GPS. I'd be okay with that.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. This is where it ends.
Okay. I'll take the contract and I'll turn off the GPS. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
So we go here and we go to options and we go to audio, is it? No. Yes.
For most of us, the garage is the most underutilized space in the home and a source of great frustration. As the industry leader, Garage Living creates custom garage solutions, including flooring, cabinetry, organizers, and garage doors to maximize and transform your space. Welcome home to your organized garage. Book your free in-home consultation at garageliving.com.
Peter Mansbridge on retirement.
I've spent years asking questions, among others, of prime ministers and presidents. Some even gave me straight answers. Well, that's what you're looking for when you're asking questions about your financial security. Straight answers. And that's what you need to make the right decisions.
Ask yourself what the CHIP reverse mortgage can do for you.
There you go. Sound speed warning. There we go. It'll make a sound instead of talking. Okay. No, just enable voice navigation. There you go. We don't want it. Well, actually, how about this? No selected voice, and then it just plays a sound when you're going faster. Yeah, that'll be all right, I think. Let's try this. Let's see how this works. Okay. Trailer's over here to the right. Go. All right. All right. Oh, shit. I can't even turn around. There's a giant pile of shit here. How do I get out of here? Can I drive around it? Maybe I could go to the left and drive around. I hope. If not, I'm stuck in here. Let's get some support for the stream, everybody. Come on, we haven't had any support in over 15 minutes. That's absolutely ridiculous. This is the anniversary stream. This is the big one. This is the one to celebrate a year of success, resounding success. Let's get some support of every kind. Some super chats, some memberships, some tips, some subs, and let's hit that goal. Let's crush that goal. Let's do a flying body splash off the top rope on top of the goal. What best way to celebrate one of my most supported streams ever than with support? Right? That's how you do it. Your future stepdad just gifted 5 subs over on Kick. 5. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Oh, no. So, your future stepdad gifted 5 subs on Kick. Thank you to your future stepdad. Well, first of all, the pop-up is in my face. Hold on. That's not where it's supposed to be. 1 second. There we go. Okay. So thank you for that. That's $25 of support. That gets us up to $61 of support so far. Thank you, guys. However, there's bad news. I just got charged for my monthly Game Pass Ultimate subscription. That's $22. So we have to remove that from the stream because that I got taken away. So we subtract 22 from the goal tonight. That's right. Because that's something I had to pay. So that doesn't count for the stream. We subtract that. There you go. So actually, your future stepdad, it was only $3 that you gifted. $3. That's how we have to do it. We have to be fair and even here. You understand? It's supposed to be, I'm making $150 of profits, not just I'm making it and then I spend it immediately. I'm making profits, so we have to top that now. That's modern streamer math. That's how it works. All right, so obviously I'm joking. We're not going to do that, okay? Oh, shit. Do I take money order? Sure, why not? Check money order. Pound of flesh. Quarts of blood? Sure. Why not? Kidneys? You got extra kidney? What's the next DSP tries in King Michael? Shake Shack again. We haven't done Shake Shack since the fall when I did the triple smash burger challenge, but it's going to be hot dogs. They have all new hot dogs, including a spicy hot dog, a pickle hot dog, a chili cheese dog, and more. So I'm gonna get like multiple hot dogs to try against each other. It should be absolutely delicious. The day is sucking down footlongs. Absolutely delicious stuff. Okay. We're off. Just happened. What the fuck? What did I do? Did I hit something? Oh god. No, I think I just grazed the barrier. But my trailer is giving me some problems. I grazed it. Shit. Okay, here we go. That's better. Alright. Let's get on the highway. Chinese Food SMG Reel says, take my penis, king. Chinese Food SMG Reel, we know you don't have a foot long. Sorry, you probably got like a nice 2-incher or something there, right? You don't have a foot long, you got like a little cocktail weenie. And we don't want to see it, and we want nothing to do with it. Keep it in your pants, boyo. All right. Oh, don't mention that, most tasteless. Don't mention Review Tech's penis. That's disgusting. We don't want to talk about that tonight. Stop it. Strike it from the record. He didn't say it. No one saw it. Okay. Yuck. Disgusting. Disgusting. Bad enough that anyone on Earth saw it before. He must have, because he has kids. I mean, that's pretty bad. We don't need to be talking about it. All right, here we go. Cruise control time. All right. Someone just said, Phil, would you consider opening a personal OnlyFans whose only client would be Review Tech USA? You know he'd be the #1. He would dump so much money into it. Are you kidding me? Every dollar he makes on stream would go directly to my OnlyFans. You know that. It's insanely disturbing. It's creepy, really creepy shit, but you know it's true. Oh, man. All right, well. Yikes. That's some scary stuff. Wait a minute. We're not at 61 of support. We're at 71 because we were at 49. And your future stepdad did a $25 5 gifted sub, so we should be at 71. Sorry about that. I was counting my shekels in my head there while I was driving, and I realized I made a grievous calculation error. We have to fix that. Okay, that's much better, right? Egregious calculations error. Oh, shit. Okay. All right, so let's continue, guys. We're almost halfway to the goal. Let's get to halfway to the goal right now. Who's gonna drop $4 with a super chat, a single membership, two memberships, a single sub, or a tip? Let's hit it right now, 75. So we're halfway. Oh, shit! I was a little distracted. That was a close one. Is Rich the same age as me? If so, that's absolutely embarrassingly pathetic, isn't it? Wow. For him, not for me. Holy shit, in comparison, are you kidding me? Like I said, I'm actually in better shape now than I have been for most of my life. I would say when I was a kid, I was in shape all through high school and probably first year of college. And then after that, it kind of went downhill. And I battled obesity for a while there, on and off, on and off, on and off. And now I'm in much better shape. I'm actually almost to my high school weight. Like I told you guys, in high school, I was around 180 pounds, 185-ish. And my doctor had told me that's my ideal, that I always want to be around that for the rest of my life once I've hit my growth and I'm done growing. And right now I balance between 190 to 195. And I bounce back and forth a little bit, that 5-pound range. But I'm trying, really, I'm trying to get it down, and I'm trying to, get healthy. Now is the time. Because the thing is, I'm 43 years old. Now I have the opportunity, I have the time. I got to do it now. I can't wait till I'm grossly overweight. My back is killing me. My knees are destroyed. My heart is ravaged. I have to be doing it now. And, I'm glad the last year I'm grabbing life by the balls. Jade, how are you tonight? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, here we go again. Okay. So really, we're not going to get someone to do a $4 contribution so we can get halfway to the goal right now. Come on, someone do me that favor. Come on, we're celebrating. It's the 1-year anniversary of the Review Tech React. Let's get those good vibes going. Decent length job, but not ultra length. Now we're only got 133 miles left, so it won't be that big of a deal. Probably by 8:30ish we'll finish this job and we'll be able to pick our next. Jane says he was watching WWE's Most Wanted Treasures. Oh, I don't know anything about that. As I said, I haven't followed WWE since WrestleMania. Quite frankly, I don't think I'm missing much. Did you hear the announcement? That now, so I just got into WWE again to cover WWE for like 4 months, right? I did, Netflix Raw through WrestleMania. And just to do that, I had to get Netflix in order to watch Raw. I had to get Peacock in order to watch the pay-per-views. Then I had to get a VPN so that I could actually change my geolocation to watch SmackDown also on Netflix. So I have 3 subscriptions just to watch WWE for that show. Now, they just announced, oh, we're changing it. The pay-per-views will no longer be on Peacock. Now you have to get an even more expensive ESPN subscription service that apparently is starting in August. And that's $30 a fucking month. $30 a month? What? That's insane. So just think about it this way. Guess how much pay-per-views used to cost back in the day? $30. Guess how much WWE used to charge for them? Or guess how often WWE used to do them? Once a month. So you're literally paying $30 a month, the same price you used to pay for the pay-per-views like years and years ago. So they went back to their old pricing model. You're fucked. It's funny because some people are trying to spin it and they're like, oh no, this is a good thing because you get ESPN and WWE together. Okay, but WWE is sports entertainment, not actual sports. You understand that, right? Like, people who are watching WWE and all of its content, that doesn't necessarily mean they're also watching, I don't know, the NBA or MLB. There's not necessarily a crossover there. There might be, but there's not a guaranteed crossover. So for me, like, I don't watch that stuff. So if I had to pay $30 a month to watch the pay-per-views, I might just not watch the fucking pay-per-views. Say, fuck this. That's too much money. You know, at least with Netflix, right? Okay, you might say, well, Netflix is what, $15, $20 a month? True, but let's be honest, most people would probably watch more Netflix stuff. You'd find a movie, you'd find a TV show, you'll find something else on Netflix. Even me, like, since I got Netflix back in January, I've watched a few movies, I've watched a few shows on Netflix, because I have it, right? That doesn't mean, though, there's going to be crossover if you're paying $30 a month for ESPN. Like, I wouldn't. I'd be dropping $30. And then it would be way too much money. So I'm actually happy that I'm not doing it anymore. Like, seriously, like, if I was doing Smart Guys still and I had long-term plans to do the show, not to say that it's a huge bank-breaking deal, but man, WWE really knows how to rip off their viewer base. They just don't give a shit. Why on earth are they charging even more? And they're trying to promote it like it's something good. They're like, oh, this is great. Like, how is that great? You're taking something that costs less. Like Peacock is what? Like $15 a month, $12 a month? And you're making it now increase to $30 a month with no added value. It's not like they're saying, oh, you can get Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all the pay-per-views, and all the archive data from WWE Network, all for $30 a month. That's not what they're saying. They're just saying, oh, just the pay-per-views for $30, which, by the way, you get it now for $12, but now it's $30. Where is the value added to the consumer? It doesn't make any sense at all. So, I don't know. I heard that and I was like, wow, fuck this shit. These guys are scumbags. Like, really? That's greed. That's just outright greed. The only reason they're doing it is because they're taking yet another big payday. They're going to get paid hundreds upon hundreds of millions of dollars to have their pay-per-views exclusively on this ESPN service. But that's not beneficial to the average wrestling fan. You know, you want to know who it is beneficial to? This is the only person who it's beneficial to. People who are like insanely old school wrestling fans, who are like maybe in their 60s, and they never even went to the internet-based streaming services. They still have cable. Because from what I'm to understand, this ESPN service will actually be on cable. Like, I think they were saying it was on Xfinity. I think they said Spectrum. Like, there's like 7-8 cable services where it'll be included. ESPN will be included. Therefore, the pay-per-views will be on cable for free. So if you're a cable subscriber who pays like $150 a month for cable because you're a moron and you never changed your service over the years like everyone else did, you get WWE pay-per-views for free. But everyone else who dumped that shit ages ago, I did almost a decade ago, I got rid of it. It was like 2017, I dumped it. Like, why the hell would I be paying over $100 a month for cable, right? It doesn't make any sense at all. So, yeah, those are the only people who make out with this deal. Everyone else who does the Peacock right now has to pay more. Really ridiculous. By the way, shout out to Kyler. Kyler did a $5 super chat. Happy 1-year anniversary on beating Review Tech. Thank you. I mean, oh, how the tides turned and how the tables turned there, right? Where this guy thought he was on top of the world. He was untouchable. He could just crap on me every day. Now look where the fuck he is. This fucking loser schlub, right? Fuck him. It used to be able to say, yeah, but Phil, he still has a 1 million sub YouTube channel and you don't. Well, he doesn't either. You know? He has nothing. He literally gave it all away because he's the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. I can't believe how dumb that fucking guy is. Okay. We're almost done with this job, surprisingly enough. We have made amazing time. This job, the entire job's been on the highway. Seriously. So we're almost there. Only 25 miles to go. Sweet, we're gonna make a ton of money. Wasn't this job like 12 grand? And we've had pretty much no issue with it, so good stuff. Floor it? I can't. Guys, how am I gonna floor it? I'm on cruise control. I have to. If I floor, I'll lose control. And you know what's gonna happen? Soon I have to get off the highway, then they're gonna say I'm speeding. I can't floor it. Jade says, I don't watch sports. I'm just a big WWE fan. Exactly. And listen, there will be some crossover. There'll be some people who like sports and they're like, oh, well, this is good because now I'll get sports and WWE under one package, right? But for me, like, that would be a waste. And I hate to say, this is how WWE is not just in line with their viewer base. They're just not. They actually think that this is this is going to do a service because they're going to get sports and us together. Nobody cares. People just want the WWE. Honestly, that whole thing, that WWE network, right? When they did that, for what was it, $9.99 a month or whatever it was, $8.99 a month, and everyone was furious about that 10 years ago. That was the best value possible because you got everything, right? I think the only thing was the shows weren't live. You got them like a day late. Wasn't that true? Like Raw and SmackDown would be a few days late, but you'd still get them during the week. And all the pay-per-views, and it had an insane archive of WWE footage. I was watching a whole bunch of like Attitude Era WWE and WCW. I watched a lot of that on the network when it existed until they fucking disbanded it because they decided to go sell out and try to make tons of money. You won big? Tag won big this last weekend. He says, do I do sports betting? No, I don't. I'm not betting on anything. My money that I've made now in the last year has been great, and it's all gone to really important, necessary things, upgrades to the house that we needed, other things that were really important, personal shit. I'm not betting any money. Your future stepdad says hello to Jade. All right, 18 miles to go, and now we're off the highway, so I have to slow down anyway, see? You never bet more than 10 bucks, Tag? Probably a good philosophy. Betting smaller amounts means that you can bet more. Although the payout will be smaller, chances are you're not going to win a payout anyway, so who cares, right? I always like that when you go to the casino and you get the person who's like, oh, I want to pay like the $20 slot machine. You're like, what, are you crazy? You're still going to lose your money, but you're just going to lose it faster. Jade says, hello to your future stepdad. How are you tonight? Looks like there was a train crossing here and it just cleared up. Cool. Look, well, I'm well aware of what the... oh, shit. I'm well aware of what the speed limit is. It was 75, but I wanted the cruise control. I wanted the cruise control... oh, my leg itches. I wanted the cruise control so that way I can talk with you guys, and I don't have to monitor my speed constantly. That way I can read chat and interact when I'm cruise controlling. Like right now, it's 55, and we're going 32, but that's because it just changed. Previously, it was like 30-something, and they said I was speeding. Now it's 70, so I can speed up again. It's really weird how they... because the thing is, in real life, speed limits don't change that fast on the road because the roads are long. But this game is, what, 1/10 scale, I think someone said? 1/10? So because of that, you are on a road, and all of a sudden it's like 25, 35, 55, 70... oh, 35, 20. What? And now you get a speeding ticket. And it's happened to me in this game where it just hits me out of nowhere. I get a speeding ticket. Like, son of a bitch, that sucks. All right. So some more contributions have come in, and I'm going to shout them out once we arrive at the job. I think 2 contributions might have come in. 2 tips, I think. I can't see them. It just says I think there's 2 tip notifications. That's correct as well. Dunsfelter says in real life, they also post signs that will say right ahead, oh, speed limit's going down soon. That's not in this game. It just happens. And then you get slammed by the cops. You're like, come on, man. That's a bunch of bullshit. Oh, shit, this is my turn. Oh, shit. It is dark out here. This is where you go to get killed at night by a slasher killer or something. Look at this. Or the hills have eyes, people. My wheel is doing this by itself. Look, I'm not turning it. The wheel's turning itself to simulate the bumpiness of the road, which is actually pretty cool. I like that. Oh, look at that. The light went on when I showed up. That's cool, too. I like that. go. That was not bad at all. We made great time. We're going to make big money. That was a pretty good job. Why does it say the speed limit is 65? You see, this isn't even correct. How could the speed limit be 65 right now? Sure, if you want to drive to that fucking factory refinery back there or whatever it is, go for it. Go 65. For some reason, I got Super Mario 2 soundtrack in my head right now. Very nice. I can keep going, but we have to deliver the job now. Did I like this or Flight Sim better? See, the thing about Flight Sim is it's kind of like tourism. You're going on a trip, you're seeing some cool stuff from the air, people tell you about what you're seeing. These streams are way different for me, right? These are like interactive, chill streams where we just talk about whatever and we have a good time. Honestly, I like these streams better. I do. I've liked Truck Sim better than Flight Sim. Got a good amount of experience too. That was a good job overall. That was like smooth sailing. No problems. Made great time. Made great money. That was overall a great job. All right. I think there were 2 tips that came in here. I received a $10 tip. I've sideloaded an oh, this is from Alex from Phoenix, by the way. So let me play an animation for Alex. He says, I sideloaded an unofficial app to my Amazon Fire TV device. I get so much live TV and on-demand content you normally pay a fortune for, multiple different subscriptions, an entire library of TV shows and movies for $12 a month. Yeah, but it is, if it's unofficial, I mean, the problem with that is that it's a little sketchy. And, I'm not 100% sure on that. You know what I mean? Like, it could be that you're getting it now, but then it goes away overnight because they get arrested and shit. Like, I've heard of those, the streaming services. They have, like, a third-party app, and you go in there, you pay, and all of a sudden you're getting all this content, but it's not kosher, and all of a sudden they get busted, and then you lose it all. So, I don't know if I would be, like, dependent on that, you know? It's kind of being dependent on, like, pirated content. But good for you if you found a way to save money on it and you're enjoying it for now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I received a $75 tip from NDO 103. And all he said is, this is NDO 103. All right, NDO, thank you so much. Guess what, folks? Thank you, NDO 103. For $75 tonight. That is incredibly generous, and that gets us to the goal, which is amazing. Thank you for that, especially because I've had a couple very slow streams this week already, and it's good to hit the goal tonight and continue on the thread of success that we have had with American Truck Simulator. Once again, we have hit the goal, and it's early. It's actually so early. So we were at 80, so we've been 86, and then another 75. So we're at 161. Right? Or 171. 86. It's 161. Because we were at 86, and then it was 75. No, 171. We are at 171. Why can't I do math tonight? So we have done it, ladies and gentlemen. We are now at 6 goals out of 10. Let's celebrate. Thank you guys again. One awesome year. Ever since last summer when I decided to do this collab. And then I got out of it at the right exact time. Things have been amazing. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for the positivity. Thank you for the love. Thanks for chilling with me. Thanks for spending your nights here on DSP Gaming. Just having a good time, shooting the shit, having great conversation. And thank you, of course, for allowing me to continue the fun all the time. No matter what we're doing, no matter where we're going, no matter what it is, what kind of game we're playing, or whether we're just doing a chill stream. Let the times roll, the good times, that is. And let's keep it up, and let's keep that momentum going. Thank you, guys. Oh, I cut off the sound before I went to the end. So it was 161, so it was 161. I can't do math tonight. Thank you, guys. All right. So we've done it. Thank you, guys. Now, here's the thing. We're not even halfway through tonight's stream. In fact, I'm probably going to just go refuel and then take a break, get my second drink. We could potentially hit a second goal tonight, and that would actually make up for the fact that we had this really bad stream last night of Mafia. It would get us back on track for what we wanted to do this week with DSP Tries It. Can we get another one tonight? Well, I know many people didn't contribute yet. We can get that going. Who else likes Truck Sim and wants to step up and contribute tonight? Let's find out. But again, thank you, NDO. That is excellent. Now I don't have to be all worrisome about it all night. That, oh no, we didn't hit the goal. So before we do another job, we have to go refuel and sleep. So let's go do that first. Let's go to world map. See where the heck we are. We can sleep back here. But I should probably sleep and get gas at the same place. Oh, look, General Mills. So the mod did work. Look, General Mills. Is BHP a real company? I guess it is. I think what they did is they edited everything to be real. Volvo, that's a real company, but that already was in the game, I believe. Correct, Volvo? All right, so here's where we have to go. Right down the street here. Right here. To refuel and sleep. So let's do that. And then we'll take a look at the jobs. Cool. Logness, thank you for $1 super chat. Appreciate that, Logness. Walmart's in it? Oh boy, I can't wait to go to Walmart. I wonder if we'll do a delivery at Walmart. Very nice. Okay. Would I say truck? Whoa, what happened to the camera? Would I say Truck Sim or bass fishing was better? I would say, you know, I liked bass fishing for a while. I feel like Truck Sim is the most, I don't know, the most successful game that has the most longevity to it. I really do feel like that. Like, this game has worked very well, and we're all enjoying it. We're not tired of it, right? We're still adding states and going to new states and stuff all the time. Now we've got mods we're starting to add. I feel like this is just a great stream. We can talk about anything we want when I'm doing these jobs, right? Where the fuck? How do I get out of here? This way? Where's the exit? What is this? Where, again, another place. Where's the exit? They show it behind me? Where behind me? Did you see an exit behind me? I see a bunch of dirt piles. How do I get out of here? That's true. Ideal Realism says Truck Sim has an advantage over Bassmaster because you get to move around and you're seeing different things. You're not just sitting stationary in one area. I would have to agree with that. Being able to drive around these different states and see different locations and stuff has been very fun. What's going on, Gabriel? Yeah, look, like, I'm stuck. They're claiming this is the exit. Where do you see an exit? How could that possibly be the exit? It's blocked. What they did, I think they teleported me inside, and now I don't have a way to leave. Is that the exit? Then what? This doesn't make sense. How is this the exit? This isn't even on the map. Where are we going? What is happening? How do you fucking leave? Yo, they teleported me inside and I can't leave. There's no way out. I think this is it. I think it's the GPS is terrible. Yeah, here it is. The GPS is freaking atrocious here. God damn, that didn't help at all. All right, now let's get the hell out of here before fucking Jason Voorhees comes out and shoves a giant shovel up our ass or something. You know what he'll do. Put his hand up our butts and work us like a puppet. No thanks. No thanks. Oh, this is rough. What a pain in the ass. I think we should purposely take a job that doesn't go back here. Oh, God. Oh. Back is killing me doing this. All you idiot dunces over in Kick saying shit like, play Super Mario RPG, play Mario Kart. Shut the fuck up. We're playing Truck Sim, and we're enjoying it, and we're going to do it for the whole night, and you'll like it. How about that? Because the king says so, and the king is in control of the stream, not you. All right. Stop sign. Okay, let's get to this gas station. Sheesh. We're out in the middle of nowhere here. All right. Tomorrow is our final day of our heat wave we've had in Washington. We had 4 straight days of 80-degree weather. Tomorrow, supposedly, it's going to be up in the 90s, which is very warm for where I live. We're not used to that kind of heat because it's not common. So, one more day of heat, and then apparently it goes down to the 70s again. We're hoping that the summer will end soon, but the way our summers work, they're up and down. So we'll have like a half a week of cool, then it'll be hot again, then cool and hot again. Very frustrating. Can't really get used to any temperature because it's always changing. During this time of year anyway. Once we hit fall, in the fall it's very consistent. But we have to get to the fall. Another tip came in. I will shut that out once we get to the gas station, and that's also where we'll be splitting the part, and I'll be getting my second drink of the night. I'm playing the new Mafia game. I played it all day yesterday, Cuban Iron Man. I don't know where you were. Did you not look at the channel? Would I ever try Euro Truck Sim? I mean, for what I'm to understand, Euro Truck Sim is almost identical to this game, except you're in Europe, and it's European driving rules, which I don't understand all the changes. If we ever played this game for a long time and then people got really bored of it but still liked it, the driving, and you really wanted me to try Euro Truck Sim, maybe I would. But I really feel like it ain't gonna be that much different, you know what I mean? It won't be that significantly different from what we're doing. Here we go. Wow, there's like a big traffic jam here. What's going on? Oh, the train's coming by. That's what's going on. Ugh. Why is the turn signal going? It won't turn off. The turn signal won't turn off. That was really weird. It was like stuck and I couldn't manually turn it off. Okay. For low key, no, he says, I mean, I think he's joking, but he asks, do you think I could hit more goals if I did more driving games? Here's the thing, and this is what I say. Variety. Variety works for me. If I tend to do too much of the same thing, people don't like it as much, right? The first time I do a Lego stream, everyone loves it. The third time I'm building Legos, no one cares. So the reason that Truck Sim has been working is because we have one night a week where we reserve to chill and hang out and do it. Sometimes, if time permits, I do one bonus stream, and that's like once a month, right? And it works because of that. I think that if we were doing Truck Sim 2-3 times a week, people would legit get bored of it and say there's too much of it. So I think right now we're doing it exactly right, how it will work, and we should keep it the frequency that we're doing it just for that reason. Okay. Very good. What we have for dinner? We just had a frozen shrimp lo mein from Trader Joe's. And it was just okay. I really didn't like it that much. My wife said she did like it. It's something quick to make when she's at work and is coming home and doesn't have a lot of time to make a big meal. It's just you stir it right into one of the stir-fry pans or woks or whatever you want to call it. So it's very easy to do. And not a lot to clean up either, which is also good. So we may end up doing it more in the future. She liked it. What I did like more is we did a Kung Pao chicken. Similar meal last week. That was good because it actually had some spice and sweetness to it. And it had more in it. Like this was just like noodles, shrimp, and maybe a very small amount of vegetables in there. And the sauce was just kind of savory and generic. The Kung Pao chicken had all kinds of chunks of veggies in it, plus it had peanuts. And then the sauce was sweet and spicy at the same time. I just think it had more to it, and I liked it a lot more. Gas, here we go. Pulled right in front of that car, I didn't care. Okay, and then we'll go rest, and I'll do... So there's one tip to shout out, I think. I haven't looked at it yet. I think it's legit. I'm going to go on a break very briefly, but if you guys want to shout out for a contribution, I would say do it right now. If you do it right now, I can do a shout out before we go on break. Food bar. So what is it? Truck wash. Any of this real? No. Truck wash, food mart, Petro. No, I don't see any real places. Is this the truck stop here, right? Sleep. I think this is how you get to it. Yeah, here it is. Back here. Dunce Filter, I am interested in the Sonic Racing game. Is it next month? Is it September? Wow. Time is flying for me this year. So I'm not realizing how fast things are going. Okay. All right, real fast, let's look at what job we want to do. Here we are. This one will take us to Salt Lake City. That's where we came from, so we want to go back there. This will take us all the way to LA. Oh my God, that's a long job. Arizona. Montrose, Colorado. I don't know what Montrose is. St. George, this is an insanely short trip, St. George. And it's barely any money because it is such a short trip. I don't want to go back to Salt Lake City. What do you guys think? Want to go back to LA? Want to do a really long trip to LA? There is no Ohio. Come on, stop that nonsense. Right? Or we could just go all the way to North Utah, Ogden. We'll do that. We'll do Ogden. And then we have a choice to go to all these different states because we're right there. Let's do that. Let's do Ogden. What are we doing? Potatoes. A load of potatoes. Can you do a heavy cargo job? How would I do that? These are Walmart. Oh, look, Walmart. Yeah, Auto Parts. This is a real place. Auto Parts. No, I don't have any heavy cargo. People were telling me that in order to do heavy cargo, I would need to upgrade my truck. That I just don't have. This lemonade? It's lemonade. Nah, it's way too close. It's not even worth it. It's only $600. But I was told that I might have to upgrade my truck to a better setup in order to do the that. Let's do Ogden. We haven't been to Ogden yet. That's a new job. So let's do that. Okay, and before we begin, hold on. Who's this idiot? There's a dunce. Okay, ignore the dunce. All right, so I knew it. It wasn't a legit tip. That sucks. All right, it is time for a brief break. I'm going to go get another drink. And then when we come back, I will continue on with the trip to Ogden and further and see how it goes. Thank you guys so much, and see you in the next part. Okay. So, guys, I'm not going to formally do any break music or anything. We'll just leave it here. You can listen to the soundtrack. But, guys, we already hit a goal, and we have another hour to go. It would be great if in honor of the 1-year anniversary of the full felting of RTU that we could hit a bonus goal tonight, which would make up for yesterday's slow stream of Mafia and get us to 7 out of 10 goals hit for DSP Tries It. Can we hit another goal? Do we have another generous soul out there who would like to contribute and get us to our goal? Also, we have RayRays59 who did a $5 super chat. Can you do the heavy cargo job? Well, as I just said, sadly, I believe we would need to upgrade our truck, which we haven't yet, to do the heavy cargo job. And on top of that, it was very crappy. It was only $600. It's like too fast of a job. So, all right, guys, I'll be right back with another drink and more driving. Be right back. Alrighty, everybody, I am back. Second half of the night, here we go. Okay, guys, I'm freshly back. I've got a second nectar hard juice. This is lychee lilikoi, which I believe people were saying is a Asian, like, citrus fruit. And we know what lychee is. It's that sweet fruit, right? So I've had this one before. I liked it. The only one I didn't like was the one that was, what, jungle juice or something like that? I didn't think that one was very good. So, okay. Alrighty. Yeah, it's pretty good. Jamari is asking me, would I try Hulk Hogan's Real American beer on a stream of Truck Sim? You know, some people recently have been saying that for a DSP Tries It episode, instead of doing like food taste testing like I usually do, I go to the liquor store and people give me a list of like 5 or 6 different beers, and I actually compare them against each other. So I could do like a typical Mexican beer, a typical German beer, and I guess Hulk Hogan's Real American beer could be the typical American beer. Although it's not really typical, it's brand new, right? It only just came out this year. That could be something interesting for a DSP Tries It, but I would definitely need your suggestions of what to get so that I know when I go to the liquor store, you know, to either get it then or ask them, hey, can you order it or whatever, right? So I'd be down for that because I wouldn't drink 6 beers. I just have like a few sips of each beer, right? Okay. Jade says, can we go to Des Moines, Iowa? We have Iowa, don't we? I think we have Iowa. I wanted world map. I didn't want... I wanted the actual world map. How do I zoom out to see the world? There we go. Do we have Iowa? Why can't I zoom out further? I don't want to calculate a route. Oh, it's being stupid. Why can't I zoom out? They won't let me zoom out all the time so that I can see the states. This is stupid. I don't know what state Iowa is. Is it this one? Is this Iowa? Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. What's the capital of Iowa? Des Moines, right? It is Des Moines? Where the fuck is Iowa? I don't see it. Do we have it? I love when I'm desperately looking for something. Absolutely everyone in both chats is completely fucking silent and says nothing to help me. We don't have it. It's over here. We don't have Iowa. All right. I don't think we have it, Jade. We can double check, but I don't think we have it. Okay. So we selected the job, and we're going to go to the job now, right? Okay. Now, wait a minute. You're on. We got a little bit of, Boise is not the capital, but it's Boise, Idaho, not Iowa. Even I know that. Okay. Let's go. Let's get our job rolling here. Why is it calculating route? What's going on? Is the GPS glitched? Oh God, I think it is. This has never happened before. Whoa! I think the game is glitched. Look. It won't calculate our route. That's not good. Let's see if it fixes or not. That's not good at all. If the GPS is busted, how am I supposed to play the game? We'll never get there. That's not good. Ugh. All right, guys. Well, here's the deal. By the end of tonight, I want to try to hit another goal. For tonight only, We will bring back the badges on Kick. For 10 gifted subs, you get a VIP badge. You can gift it to someone. For 20 gifted subs, you can get an OG badge. You can gift it to someone. And you'll also get the VIP badge if you get an OG badge. Tyler, how are you? A $20 super chat here tonight. Oh, banana. Kyler says, I've been researching for steering wheels for American Truck Sim. Any recommendations? I love this wheel. This is what, the G 340? 640? Is it just the G40? I can't remember the name of my wheel because I threw the box out, but it's super good. I like that it has great force feedback. It handles really well. It fits on a ton of different desks. It fits on mine. I really like this wheel. So, but I don't know the name of it. There's different models depending on which one you want. If you want it for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, etc. But this one I definitely recommend. Thank you, Kyler. $20 super chat tonight. That's the biggest one of the night. Depending on what you get with this wheel, it makes the cost higher or lower. Like just the wheel can be, or you could buy the one that has the pedals. I use the pedals with it. Or you could buy the one that also has the stick shift. I bought the set that had everything, the wheel, the pedal, and the stick shift. So, and that was like, I want to say like $300, maybe just under $300 when I got it, but it was actually on sale on Amazon. Okay. Now, let's see if this fixed, because if it didn't, I don't know how we're supposed to play the game. Is it the 930? There's a G29. I think this is the G930 or 940. I can't remember. I threw the box out, and now I can't remember. Oh, dude, are you kidding? What are we supposed to do, guys? Look. I think the game is glitched. This is not good. Did I accept the job? I'm pretty sure I did. Look, freight market. There it is, set as the GPS destination. It's glitched. This is not good. What am I supposed to do? All I did was install one mod, and now the game appears to be busted. What if I click a different job? Hold on. The truck is on. We're driving. The truck is on, and we're driving. Just for the sake of it, let's click a different job. Like here, click this. Let's click a different job. Let's pretend like I wanted to do this one. The game is broken. Are you fucking shitting me? Now I can't play this game anymore? This is bullshit. Start driving. Nope. Nothing. Oh wait, it did fix. Okay, it did fit. That was so weird. I had to start driving on the road for it to work. All right, let's pick the correct job then. Well, thank you, King Ferbs. I don't know what the hell it's screwed up for. Here, this is what we wanted to do. Ogden. It lost signal? Why does it have a simulated loss of signal? It's not supposed to be like real life. I don't want to lose my signal. That's kind of silly if that was true, if that's what it was in the game like that. That is pretty weird. All right, come on. Who's going to take advantage? For the first time in like 2 effing months, I'm offering the badge deal tonight on Kick. VIP badge for 10 subs. OG badge for 20 subs, and you get the VIP, and you don't have to keep it for yourself. You can gift it to your friend, to another viewer. Someone take advantage of that. Let's hit a second goal tonight to make up for earlier this week, yesterday. Right? Let's do it. And it sure would be great if we could get some more support on YouTube, some super chats. Thank you, Kyler, for that. Or some tips. Right now, we're only, what, like $110 away from hitting a second goal tonight. Let's do it. On this lovely first anniversary of the first ever co-op react that I did, that filtered review tag, and he's never been the same since. You're going to bed soon, Jade? All right, you have a good night. I hope you feel better tomorrow. I know you haven't been feeling great today. Will there be an infraction montage at the end of the game, says Pimpin' Pat? I'm sure someone could make one. Sadly, those kind of edited videos don't do very well for me, so I probably won't. What are you talking about? No, we didn't. Someone just said, anniversary of having casino as friends, we almost made a year. Dude, it ended in March. It's August. That was 5 months ago. Technically, it didn't even, it lasted just like half a year, if that. And the whole time they were faking anyway. Everyone knows they were faking. It seems like the only people who were convinced were their viewers. Like, my viewers weren't fooled. I wasn't fooled. They obviously weren't really my friends. It was only their viewers who were fooled by any of this. Have a good night, Jane. Here we go. Well, that's the thing, Bookworm. He says the Kino fans were really fickle, weren't they? The truth is that I think their fans are... They're the kind of people that they just want... They want to go where the drama is. Okay? They do. They want to go where the drama is. If I were a drama creator and I split with the casino but I kept making drama, some of them probably would have stuck around and kept watching my stuff, honestly. But I'm not. I'm a gamer. I'm a gaming content creator. That's who I want to be. They don't want to just chill and have a good time. A few of them do. A few of the people who are watching me and stuck around are casino viewers, but many of them made new accounts and things so that people don't know that it's really them. You know, so, I don't want people holding it against me that I watch Phil because now, he's not with casino anymore. But for the most part, you're right. The vast majority of people who watched them and came to check out my stuff and said, I actually really genuinely like Phil's stuff and everything. I like the gaming. I like the chill vibes. The moment that I said, that's it, I'm done with them. Oh, well, fuck Phil. And they all just disappeared, right? Take a look at the people on the top of the Kick leaderboards. The all-time gifters, they're all gone. They all just left or turned on me simply because I said, I'm not doing drama content with the casino. I refuse. So... that's what I mean. Like, if I did do drama content, but just did it on my own without them, and we had a split, I think that a lot of them might have stayed, but that's what they're there for. They didn't come for chill vibing gameplay and stuff like that. So they're not going to stick around after I'm not doing that kind of content anymore, you see? Oh, Jazz, I totally agree with that. Jazz says, a lot of people have stuck around for the past decade, but they just lurk. That I agree with, but that's not what we're talking about. That we're talking about just people who like my content and like me for me. We were talking about people who just started watching me last year because of the casino collapse, you see? Okay. No, see, here's the thing. Tunabo says, well, you banned a lot of them. No. They came on my streams completely insulting me, insulting my viewers, saying my content was terrible. They purposely came and trolled and broke all the rules to get banned. It wasn't, I just one day said, just ban everyone who likes Kino Casino. That's not what happened. In fact, it was the opposite. I said, you guys are still welcome to stay. I want you guys to stay. But many of them just immediately turned on me because I said, I don't want to work with the casino anymore, because of the drama shit. Again, it's just sad. Like, a lot of those people can't really think for themselves. Because I feel like if they would think for themselves, maybe some of them would have stuck around and checked out my stuff longer term. But they just do what they're told. They're basically like really gullible people. They just do exactly what they're told. So if the casino says, oh, fuck Phil now because he's not doing stuff with us anymore and he screwed us and he owes us an apology and all that bullshit, they just listen. They don't think for themselves or anything. They don't listen to a word I say. They just immediately, okay, well, that's what he said, so that's what we gotta do. Now, it's a simpleton's mindset to not have independent thought. It's kind of sad that they're just this, like, really weird groupthink mentality, very sheepish. Well, let's be honest. That's probably some of the reason why so many of them watched and supported me for those few months anyway. Because they were told to, not because they actually checked out my stuff and liked it, but, oh, well, if Kino Casino says that Phil's good, then that means he's good, so we gotta go watch and support him, right? Okay. We're off. This is a longer job, but we have about 40 minutes to do it. I think we'll be able to do it. We're gonna drive all the way through Utah, back to the north, past where we had started Salt Lake City. So we're gonna actually pass right through Salt Lake City, which is gonna be pretty fun. Okay. Let's see here. Big Boss did a $5 super chat. If you went full drama content, do you think it would lead to you having a bigger, more popular channel, or being a variety streamer is better long run? It's this simple. Drama sells. Overall, drama does make a lot of money, and usually drama content creators these days are very successful. The problem with drama content creation is that you have to go all the way into it. You can't just dip your toe in and say, okay, I've decided against it. If you do it, that's it. That's you forever. Because you are now wrapped up with all of these parties who are doing awful things, saying awful things. Skeletons come pouring out of the closet with these people, right? And now you're associated with that group. So you either have to go all in, this is it, this is what I'm gonna do, or not. Me, I'm sorry. I have a wife, and I have a life, and I'm not a 20-year-old guy who's willing to just go all in and say, all right, my whole life will be drama. No, I've had enough. In fact, I'm at the point in my life I want less drama. I've already been there, done that. I want to take a step back with drama, and every once in a while, maybe dip my toe in there for time to time for silliness, but that's not who I want to be, okay? I tell you right now, if I did it full time and I got into full-time feuds with RTU and full-time feuds with LTG and even the casino and all that, I would get way more views, I would make way more money, and I would get way more attention. Other people would pick me up because they would react to my content, and that's how that's how the engine works, right? The whole react cycle on the internet. But that's not who I want to be. I want to chill. I want to enjoy games. I want to have fun times. I want to have good social interactions with you guys. I don't want my entire existence to be crapping on someone, being toxic, because then, I hate to say it, what comes around goes around, right? So just because you're on top of the world today doesn't mean you're going to be on top of the world in 2 months, in 2 years, and boom, it comes back to bite you, right? So I don't want to live that life. Right now, Kino Casino is doing well, but when's the next person going to be exposed who's their viewer who's a pedophile, or who's a groomer, or one of their skeletons falls out of their closet, and now the whole world has to see it, and everyone's going to talk about it because, hey, aren't Kino Casino those guys that make fun of everyone else? Well, now it's time to point the finger at them. You know, like exactly what happened with Review Tech, how he always made fun of me, and then all of a sudden he was the one being made fun of way more than me. So I don't want to be a part of that. I don't. I want to do my own thing. All I want to do is make gameplay footage, chill with you guys, have great discussions, interactions, and just be in my own little spot and don't poke the hornet's nest. I don't want to fuck with anyone. I don't want anyone to fuck with me. Of course, people will still fuck with me because they are degenerate, low-life scum who think that that's a way to get ahead in life. It's not. It's fucked up. It's immoral. And I don't want to be a part of it. So thank you, Big Boss, for $5. then I received a $15 tip. I did not mean to make that full screen. Whoopsie poopsie. I did not want to make this full screen. I don't know what's going on. Everything's going full screen. I think it's my touchpad malfunctioning again. Okay, I got a $15 tip. I just got a $15 tip. There's no message attached to it. So whoever that was, thank you. First of all, here's your animation. I'm sorry if you meant to say something. If you want to say something in a tip, you have to put it in the body of the tip. Then I can see it. But sadly, I can't see it. It didn't come through. All right. But thank you. Now we're at 212 out of 300, guys. We are almost to a second goal. And like I said, now we have over half an hour left on stream. We can make this happen. Let's hit a second goal tonight. Number one, in celebration of the 1-year anniversary of the felting of RTU. And number two, because it would help me a lot to make up for yesterday's Slow Mafia stream and keep us on pace for a very, very soon DSP Tries It of Shake Shack, which I want to do. Okay? Let's go for it. All right, thank you guys. Let's get some more support. Okay, here we go. Thank you guys for the support today. What an amazing night stream. It's like I said, everyone says, you still playing Truck Sim? Guys, Truck Sim is like one of, if not one of my best streams. Every time we do this, we have a great time together. We hang out, we have fun. Great support, right? People like it so much, like Buckwell. People like it so much, he's donating content. He's like, hey, I'll get another DLC. We'll do a mod tonight, right? It's working out really well. Wait, no, we're going straight. We're turning on the next row. Shoot. I got confused there. All right. Come on, if someone takes me up on my offer for a badge on Kick tonight, we'll hit the goal. We will do it. Right now, let's get someone do 10 subs for a VIP or 20 subs for an OG right now. We'll be right there. We'll hit that goal. Let's go. I haven't offered that in months. And quite frankly, I think people forgot about it because I did too. Like, I don't even think about it anymore. Let's someone take advantage of that deal tonight. Here we go. Bookworm says, Truck Sim seems to be the only stream where I don't have to stop and spank Kick for their nonsense. There you go. Oh, no. Dunsfelter says, well, Bookworm, we're not the ones who thought Boise was the capital of Iowa. Oh, man. That's rough. That's a rough one. Okay. Is there a way to see banned badged people? I can see them only. Like, I can look up right now everyone who has a VIP and everyone who has an OG badge. So I have access to that. You guys don't, but I have a menu for that where I can see them. Oh no, Sneed Cobain says, the casino is talking about you right now. Oh, what a shocking twist. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Did they actually see that I gave them a positive toast earlier? Because if anything, that's the one big thing that I think we all are owed kudos for, is that we kicked ass with that Review Tech documentary react. We really did. It was a unique kind of one-time thing that will never be replicated again. And I think that was truly a, a moment in time. Yeah, did you know I didn't know that? So Worski Andy Worski, or Andy, whatever his real name is, because I actually forgot what his real last name is. I didn't know that was him who went viral for the aim thing. I knew of that meme when it happened, but I didn't know who it was. And I had no idea that when I started going on their show and collabing with them that he was the aim meme guy. I had no clue. I only found that out much later. I found that out much later because, remember, during the time when I was working with those guys, there was a big scandal where one of their biggest whales, who apparently had paid for their entire trip to Vegas and basically really whaled out and just, you know, really weird, bizarre behavior that they would pay for a whole trip to Vegas and shit like that. Again, weird shit, right? So apparently that person then got outed as like a pedophile or something. So then they had to hide and lie low. Instead of addressing the allegations, they just basically ignore it all for some reason. And so during that time, a lot of stuff was coming out that was being said about Andy. And he sent me a documentary about him. He was like, if you want the answers about all this, watch this documentary. It covers it really well. So I watched it, but I inadvertently learned while watching the documentary that he was the aim guy, which I didn't know. And then I found out, like, basically he was kind of a meme and a lolcow, you know, way earlier on. And then he turned, you know, he basically took all of that, got off drugs, which, by the way, if he really is off drugs, I have no clue. People used to ask me all these questions. Is he really off drugs and everything? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what he was like when he was on the drugs. So I couldn't tell you if he was different during the time frame that I was, you know, doing stuff with him or not. But good for him if he actually is off drugs, if he really is sober. That's a huge accomplishment. That's really tough to do. And he should get some kudos for that and some respect for that. But yeah, like I don't know. I didn't know any of that. I didn't know that he'd been involved with memes and lolcow shit beforehand. I mean, same thing with like Ashton. I didn't know that he had been involved with all kinds of fucked up stuff before Kino Casino. So basically, when I started working with Kino Casino, there were two groups of people. One group of people said, Phil, don't work with Kino Casino because they're going to stake you, which I kind of knew from day one because everyone warned me. But the other group was, oh no, you don't want to associate with Kino Casino because aren't you aware of all the shit that they've done? You know, the Worski, you know, memes and fucking Ashton and the accusations with him and the fucking chocolate starfish shit. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't care what I was like, whatever. Means to an end for me. I knew I wasn't going to stay hanging out with those guys and doing shit with them forever anyway. And I knew as long as I didn't go too deep into it, I'd be fine, you know? Okay. Ooh. Oh, shit. I'm trying to drive with one hand here. Did I get spammed with the Ashton picture? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I saw it. I don't want to see it. But, I mean, at one point, all my trolls were feeding me all the detractor shit about them. So I didn't want to know any of it, and I tried to tune it out. But how do you avoid it? When literally, you got like 100, 200 people spamming you these pictures and fucking memes and shit like, what is this? I don't want to see this gross shit. Oh, did you see that? Wow, I made that guy crash. Did you see the guy behind me? I made him crash. Yeah, that was messed up. Excuse me. My dog head is bobbing. Look at that. He's liking the ride. He's digging it. Now the chats have gotten quiet. King Ferb says, why didn't you take the trip to Florida because you knew you were going to snake them at that point? Again, I've explained it, but no one listens to me, okay? So here's the deal. I know the entire time that this is just me working with them temporarily. I don't want to do anything long-term with them, but it's working, right? I'm getting a boost in popularity and all of that. And then come you know, January-ish, I've noticed that we're not really doing stuff anymore. And so I would ask every once in a while, hey, are you going to put me on the show, or do you want to do something together? And that's when we were planning Smart Guys and all of that stuff, right? And I can't remember if we had started Smart Guys or whatever it was. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, PPP drops in the middle of the night a DM saying that about going down to Hogan's Bar in Florida and all of that. And this is just weird. It's not even like saying, hey, do you think maybe we could at some point meet in real life and hang out and do something? This is like flying. He's going to pay for a flight, expensive. Hotel, expensive. To go out and hang out and drink at Hogan's Bar, right? Now, again, I have to preface this. He didn't say, hey, I want to fly you and your family out for a paid vacation and we'll spend some time together to meet during it. He said, I want to fly you out to Hogan's Bar so we can hang out and drink together. That's weird. Sorry. That's completely weird, especially because I had already told him my life situation, that, you know, stuff was going personally with me and my wife and stuff, and I wanted to spend more time with her, and I didn't get to spend enough time with her. So what made him think that I was going to all of a sudden say, yeah, sure, let's just cancel any kind of stuff that I have going on with my own life and my family here to go fly to Hogan's Bar and spend time with you, right? It was just freaking bizarre. And so the first response I had back to him was, I hope that you don't get offended, but I have to decline. No, you know, my wife and I don't spend enough time together. We got stuff going on here. So then he did exactly what I thought he would do. Then he changed the offer because he realized that what he had done was pretty bizarre. And he said, oh, well then, in that case, well, I'll fly you and your wife down here and we'll all stay at the same hotel and blah, blah, blah. But that wasn't the first offer. The first offer was he just wanted to fly me out to fucking be bros, right? And that's, I'm sorry, I'm a married dude. I'm 43 years old. Let me put it this way. If Ashton had said, I want to fly to Seattle, I'm going to do some stuff in Seattle. Maybe Andy and I are going to do some shit in Seattle, have a fan meetup in Seattle. But you come and you hang out with us while we're there, and we meet and we spend some time together and we meet the fans, then I would have maybe been like, okay, maybe that sounds all right. That's business related, but also we can meet, maybe be friendly in person, something like that, right? That sounds way better than, I want to pay your way to fly you across the country to Florida. Literally the furthest possible distance you can fly in the United States from where you live. So it's the longest flight, the most expensive flight possible, for you to just go to a bar with me and drink at Hulk Hogan's bar. And by the way, can I ask an honest question? What's the fucking obsession with Hulk Hogan? I don't have one, all right? That's a detractor meme. Oh, Phil wants to pull the Hogans, and I roll with it. It's funny, right? I'll pull the Hogans. I wasn't in love with Hulk Hogan, all right? I wasn't. When I was a kid, I saw him as like a hero figure because I was a kid. Then when I realized that wrestling wasn't real, I stopped idolizing Hulk Hogan. That was a long time ago. I don't talk about the guy. I don't think about the guy. It's a meme. It's a funny thing to reference because my detractors bring it up because they're fucking obsessed idiots. But it's not real. I have absolutely zero desire to meet Hulk Hogan. Now he's gone and I never can meet him in person. I did see him wrestle in person, for the record. I went to a SmackDown where he wrestled. That was kind of cool. But I had no desire to go meet the guy at his bar. And I don't care. It was a fucking really, really weird-ass request. Really weird. Again, out of the blue, too. It wasn't like we had been talking about shit like that. He just out of nowhere, he said, I want to do it. So then, when I turned him down the first time, and then he says, oh, well, I'll fly you and your wife out there. And I turned him down the second time, right? I said, no, I just don't want to do this. Like, dude, I'm trying to explain to him in a way that he doesn't get offended. That, like, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, don't spend insane amounts of money trying to fly me somewhere. Like, we're not friends like that. You know what I mean? But he didn't, like, get it, I don't think. And then later on, now, you know, because we're not doing stuff anymore, then he goes, oh, I was trying to fly his whole family out for a vacation and stuff. What are you talking about? That was never a discussion. The discussion was you wanted to drink with me at Hogan's Bar. And then, on top of that, you tried to cover for it when I said, nah, it's a little weird. Oh, well, I'll fly your wife out and you can stay at the hotel and everything together. Why would my wife want to fly to Florida with me to go to Hulk Hogan's bar? What are you talking about? If my wife and I want to fly somewhere, we're going to fly somewhere we want to go for a vacation. Want to go to Europe or Japan or so, who knows, somewhere, I don't know, but not fucking Florida, Hulk Hogan's bar. It's the last place we would go on Earth if we had a choice of where to go for a vacation. It's just so bizarre. Again, it's so weird. It doesn't make any sense. But that's what I mean, like, but it's weird for me to not want to do that? No, that is weird. That's just as weird as a whale of yours saying, I want to pay for your entire vacation to Las Vegas. Right now, if you guys want to support my stream, please do. If you want to come by and drop subs and send me tips and contribute via the ways that you say this is because of I like your content and I want you to succeed in life. Thank you. If right now someone contacted me and said, hey, can I fly you out to some place to hang out with me in Vegas and do this? I'd say, no, that's bizarre. That's really fucking weird. I don't want that. I don't want that level of personal relationship or interaction with a viewer. I have a life. I have a wife. That's who I want to spend time with. Sorry. And I get it. Some viewers, they get so attached, right? They want to... That's just weird as shit to me. But, again, I don't think that Ashton gets that. I think Ashton doesn't have that level of comprehension in his head. It doesn't click with him mentally. He doesn't get that at all. He doesn't understand it. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that. I don't... And like, what King Ferbs is saying is, well, why didn't you just milk them anyway? Because I don't want to go to fucking Florida and hang out at Hogan's bar. What don't you get, right? What was I going to do? Well, I'll meet you, but only if you fly me to Europe. And I happen to go on a crazy train trip across Europe. Well, guess what? I don't want to spend it at that time with fucking Ashton. I want to be with my wife. So, so no. None of that made any sense at all, right? Damn, I got to get off the highway here. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Not again with this. Oh, fuck this. Fuck this shit. Don't care. Out of the fucking way. Don't care. Going right past the block. No, you see, that's different. Alex from Phoenix says, would it be weird if someone saw you at the grocery store and recognized you and wanted to say hi? No. You can always say, hey, are you Darkside Phil? Well, yes, I am. Oh, cool, you know, I'm a fan here. Can I take a picture or whatever? Yeah, sure. Good to meet you. And then that's it. And then you go on your merry way and you let me have my personal space, right? But a little interaction, a little hello or whatever, that's cool. But you notice the difference, right? You notice the difference between that kind of interaction or, hey, I want to pay your way to fly you out and spend a time with me at a bar. Wait, what? And I'm sorry, at that point, the stories had already come out about their Vegas trip and the fucking shit that they were doing there and some of the weirdo gay shit that you heard. People watching other people, etc., etc. And it's like, wait, what the fuck? No, I want no involvement. Because who knows? You go out there, you don't know what you can trust. You don't know how crazy these fucking people are. You go out, oh, let's go hang out at a bar with this guy. Next thing you know, someone slips you a fucking roofie, and you wake up 2 days later, right? Like, no. No. Absolutely not. I'm very straight. I'm very happily married. I don't need to be getting into that shit, especially when I'm 43 years old. Get the fuck out of my face and leave me alone. And we're in Ogden, just like that. We're just about to finish our job, folks. Oh, you don't know about the Vegas thing? So what happened was when I was working with them, it came out that apparently they had a whale who paid their way to Vegas. And they had a crazy, uncontrollable trip. They were drinking uncontrollably. They were literally like, I guess, again, this is what I've heard, because this is what people were sending me the information from. They had hookers in their room. One of them was with the hooker. The other one was watching them be with the hooker. They were doing blow. They were doing all kinds of shit. Okay? So, I don't know. I mean, that's the word that was going around. And people, their detractors were sending me this shit, saying, this is who you're associating with, like, to like, get at me. And I was like, what does this have to do with me? Nothing. But they wanted to, like, rub it off on me because I was, you know, doing the show with them and did a collab with them and shit, you know? It has nothing to do with me, but they wanted to act like that was me now. So like I said, that's when Andy sent me this documentary, and he was like, so watch this documentary. It explains everything about this, and you'll see that trip was before I got sober after the fact. And there was another accusation against him too, some stupid accusation that I guess was false. And I guess the documentary explained that it was false or something like that. See, what a lot of people probably don't know, and you probably wouldn't believe, but is the truth, is that as I grew up, I was always the responsible one. I was the one who, when we went out with my friends and they were getting irresponsible with liquor and drugs and shit, I was the one who watched over them to make sure they didn't get arrested or get in trouble. I was kind of the guy, I mean, not to say that I didn't drink, because I did. I would still drink when we were out, but I would be the responsible drunk. I would be the one who, like, would watch over everyone else and make sure they didn't lose control and get in trouble. So, very much, it could be, you know, Ashton thinking, oh, I'll fly Phil out here and he'll have a good time, and no, I'm the responsible dude. Like, I'm not gonna fuck with my life and everything and be a crazy idiot risking it all. I'm not, unlike what a lot of people think, I'm not having a midlife crisis. I'm very happy in the middle of my life. I don't want it to change or lose what I have just for one crazy weekend at Hogan's Bar. I'm not a moron. Looks like Mars inhabitant had an auto reso, and that counts towards the goal. Thank you, guys. Where is? To the left? To the left. It's a little weird because there's no GPS talking to me this time, so I kind of had to figure out certain turns for myself. All right. We did it. We actually finished with extra time, which I didn't expect we were going to do. Cool. Exactly. You notice the times that I get drunk? Do I get drunk outside of my house at a bar or in Vegas doing crazy shit? No, I get drunk playing Mega Man. Could you be any more boring or responsible of a drunk? I really got sloshed playing Mega Man 6 and got stuck on a Robot Master and raged a little. That's my drunken behavior. You know, I'm not out there doing crazy shit, risking the lives of myself and others and being a general asshole, right? Cool. All right. So thinking of Mars inhabitant. Very nice. 217 is support. All right, I think what we'll do, this is going to be it for the jobs for the week. We don't have time for another job. Let's just go refuel and sleep and call it a night. If we have a few extra minutes, we can hang out together here on the stream, but we don't have that much extra time. Okay, let's just go refuel and sleep. Good night of work tonight here in Utah, right? Utah has been very fruitful. I don't know what this orange shit is. Why are there orange things all over the place? I don't know. Well, we got a rest stop, but not gas. Where the hell's the gas station? Here's one. Okay. This is what we'll go to. Rest stop, gas station. This will be the end of the stream here. So, guys, if you have enjoyed this stream, please support it. Now would be your chance to do so and get us to the second goal. We're actually almost there. And a second goal tonight would not only make DSP Tries It happen more quickly, but would help a lot because basically, excuse me, basically, I didn't have a good job or a good stream yesterday of Mafia, which really sucked because the game itself was really good. But for whatever reason, it just didn't end up being a very good stream profitability-wise. So it would be great to be able to make up for that tonight. We're a good tear, so if we hit $300, that would be amazing to make up for Mafia yesterday. All right, and I would appreciate that very much, especially it's the 1-year anniversary of the Review Tech collab, and it would sure be great tonight to hit a second goal. And like I said, ultimately my goal is that one day, I don't know when it'll be or how I'll pull it off, but one day I would like to actually top how I did. By the way, we're at Walmart right now. Look, this is actually the Walmart parking lot we're in. One day I would like to top how I did on that stream last year. Like I said, it was around $3,000 freaking dollars that I made during that stream. So I would like to top that someday. And I would like it to actually be genuine supporters of mine, not the Kino Casino fanboy club that just comes out to support because we're felting RTU and they say to do it. It really is amazing how they just command people's money out of their wallets, you know? I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Maybe it's just people have money who like drama. I don't get it. I don't know. I would love to know where the money comes from. No, fuck that. See, Sneed Cobain says, you already proved yourself over the years. Don't worry about doing a better stream than that. No, fuck that shit. I want to do a better stream than that. I do. Sorry, I think that I can. And I think that I should strive for that. It gives me a goal. It gives me something to work toward. That maybe one day can be a big milestone for me that, you know, despite the fact that there's so many people out there who are constantly against my kind of content, they don't want content that's not harmful. They want drama, right? How dare this lol cow not do lol cow content, but instead just do his own thing and still be successful? We absolutely not. We must drag him down to our level. Well, no. I don't want to be dragged down to anyone's level. I want to be successful for me. And I want to show that I can earn that level of success through hard work that's not toxic, that hurts other people. So I guess we'll see. We'll see if I can ever do it. I don't think I'm ever going to do it now, but maybe someday. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens in time. Well, you know, the truth is this, in time things change. All attitudes change, you know. Today, I'm certainly not well loved, but at the same time, I have more people who I think respect me today than I've had in a long time. You guys don't understand how bad it was for 10 years when the internet collectively hated me. Not so much anymore. Now people just don't really bring me up in that toxic context anymore. And I think that's a step up, right? I'd much rather just have people not bother me for the toxic shit than to be the stepping, you know, stone of everybody else. So that's a good thing. You know, when people look at Review Tech and say, wow, that guy's an obsessed loser for bringing up DSP, that's a progress. To understand that people are now seeing that and recognizing it for what it is, you know? So things change, maybe over time, and it may take a long time. I don't have any plans, I don't have any plans to stop anytime soon. So it may take another 10 years, 15 years. But I think public attitudes change, and maybe at some point, people will just not care about all this bullshit of the past, the lol cow nonsense, and people will be able to look at my body of work for what it is rather than in this weird corrupted light of twisted hate, and just be like, wow, all right. You know, Phil's okay. Maybe he's not the best. He's certainly not the worst, but he's okay. And then maybe I will actually hit a level of acceptance. And then maybe I can do a stream. You know, one thing that, again, that I would like to do that I just can't do right now is a charity stream. I would like to do a charity event where I'm able to raise funds for a good cause. I still can't do it. I want to, but I still can't do it because they would try to ruin it for me. They would try to actually ruin the charity or whatever it is, you know what I mean? So I think one day I would like to get to that level where I can do the kind of stuff that other people can do, but I can't do right now. That's something that right now I'm just not allowed to do. Why? Because, are you stupid? I guess, Icy Bob, I'm sorry, that was a really stupid question. Why? Dude, anything that I try to do that other people do, immediately, let's send the people involved 5,000 pieces of slanderous thing about Phil, saying that he's the devil and he's a racist and he's a sexist and he's a piece of shit. Then let's say that Phil's gonna scam the charity and keep the money and do that. Are you fucking retarded? Of course I can't do that right now. But that's what I mean. Those kind of attitudes can change in time. They have. Right now, are there people who don't like me? Yes. Obsessed fucking weirdo freaks. It's not like the entire internet hates my guts anymore. They did at one point, but not anymore. Keep in mind, now they just say, they make jokes about me being a games journalist. That's a hell of a lot different than what they used to say about me, okay? So that's a good step. Okay, almost there. Damn, 20 miles to the freaking gas station? I just want to get to the gas station to end the stream. Damn. The Kenworth truck company was discovered. Way station bypass. Okay. I don't have to do this. Okay. All right. All right, guys. All right, this is going to be the end of the stream. Once we get to this gas station, which is right around the corner. Thanks for being a great audience. You rear-ended me. Good. Thanks for being a great audience. Thanks for chilling. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I did. We always have a great time with these streams, right? So if someone was going to contribute last second, now would be the time to do it. If not, I'm still appreciative that we not only hit a goal, but exceeded a goal tonight. That is excellent of you. Thank you guys so very much. The only bummer is we exceeded the goal, but it doesn't count as another one towards our goals hit. If we had added what we exceeded tonight to the earlier stream of Death Stranding, we would have had another number count. But that's not how it works, you know? So we are at 90, what, 96, 95? 96, right? 4 more streams, or 4 more goals need to be hit for DSP Tries It this week. I'm excited for this DSP Tries It. It sounds good to me. All right. I'm going in backwards. I'm refueling my truck backwards. That's actually pretty funny. It's still fine. All right, and then the rest stop is right over here to the left. Oh, it's straight ahead, actually. Here we go. Cool. Excuse me. All right, let's save up, and then next week we resume from here and we figure out what we want to do next. We had a lot of driving around in Utah today. Went pretty good, made some good money, didn't really crash, actually. So actually now I wonder, what the hell am I going to title the video parts? I didn't crash. There was nothing really super notable, right? Okay. All right, I think there was one final very small tip here. Let's see here. Which I clicked on, it's not working. Dude, I'm having problems with this new email system. There we go. Someone tipped me $1.50 and said, you've matured to the point where you just don't want to waste your time doing stupid shit anymore. Instead, you spend quality time with those you care about. They don't get that because they have a childish mindset. Oh, listen, that is absolutely one thing that is a big difference between me and them, all right? No lie, I'll leave you with this because this is the God's honest truth. Every time that we finished doing an episode of Smart Guys, Ashton and I would sit down and maybe talk for like 20 minutes after the show. And it would be about the show, but also it would be about things in my content, things in their content, possible collabs, ideas for improvement, etc. All right? He outright said to me, Ashton, said, your viewers are not your friends. Your viewers are your wallets. That's what you withdraw money from. That's all they're there for. You use them and you discard them. They don't mean anything to you, and you shouldn't care about them. That's it. And he's saying this to me, and of course, I'm not saying anything against it because I'm still playing the part. And I'm like, I mean, it couldn't be further from the truth. And I want you guys to understand, I cannot be personal friends with every one of you. I hope you know that, right? But I actually really enjoy our nights like tonight where we can just talk and hang out and have a good time. I think that's why these streams of Truck Sim have worked so well. These are the times when I can just have a little drink or two, drive around. Every once in a while I crash, sure. But we talk about all these different topics. We have a great time. We share meaningful time together. Sure, you enjoyed the game, but more than that, we actually had meaningful conversation. How many times can you say you tuned into a Kino Casino stream and you saw them have a meaningful conversation with someone there? It's literally all jokes. It's literally all them making fun of people, ragging on people, and then collecting money. Where's the conversation? Where's the actual interaction, the meaningful moments? There aren't any. It's just all jokes, right? And that's their mentality. We put on a comedy show for you, you shower us with money, and we turn the stream off. They don't care about anything else, right? They don't. So, that's the difference between me and them, is that I'm not like that at all. I really care about these moments we had. As I've grown and matured, remember, I didn't used to do this kind of stuff. In fact, here, I'm gonna turn this off. I did save, right? I'm just gonna turn this off because the music is distracting me. I didn't used to do these kind of streams, right? I used to do, I just sit here playing the game. But as soon as I started doing these interactive streams in 2017, long before I had any interaction with any of these people, right? A light bulb, like ding above my head. I was like, this is so much better having a stream where I can interact, talk, and converse about the game, about life, about other topics, about everything. This social interaction is so much better. It's meaningful. People come to my streams and feel like I got to talk and hang out with Phil today, right? As opposed to, I came and I laughed at a bunch of jokes that this guy put out on his stream. And I'm sure there are some people who come and they laugh at me or they laugh with me, whatever it is. I get that, right? I do. But the funny part about it is I feel like my content's become significantly better and more meaningful to those who watch it since I became this interactive streamer who wants to have conversation and social interaction with all of you. Okay? Sure, you guys absolutely are those who are my support system when it comes to income. But at the same time, I feel like we are people who can have a good time together, just relating, talking about various topics, sharing information with each other about life experiences and things. That's just as meaningful as any of the other stuff. The gameplay, the money, it just is. That's something they don't have and something they never will have because they literally see their audience as wallets to open, unfold, empty, close, and walk away. And if they never see them again, they don't care. There's another wallet to replace it. That's not how I see it. Genuinely, I get sad if there's a regular who disappears or if there's someone who maybe is gone for years and they come back and they say hello. I'm like, wow, that's an awesome feeling. It really is. And I appreciate that very, very much that there's people who've been with me all this time. Who was it? Earlier tonight, someone said, well, there's people who've been watching it for 10 years and they just stay behind the scenes. I appreciate that so much. You have to understand, I get it. We can't be personal friends. It's never going to happen. But the fact that there's people who've been with me along this crazy journey, this 18-year YouTube journey, and you've been watching and engaging and supporting with this content for so long, that means something. Doesn't it mean that I've done something to help the people on this planet? And by the way, I didn't hurt anyone in the process. It wasn't me bringing others down, making fun. And certainly I don't dispose of people at a whim, which is what I was told to do. So here I am a year later, definitely a lot wiser. I've grown. I'm in a much better situation than I was in beforehand. And as much as I really enjoyed some of the stuff that we did, I definitely know now that I've been involved in that that's not who I want to be ultimately. Every once in a while, is it funny to jab at RTU or LTG for the shit that they said and did about me over the years? Absolutely it is. Yeah, get them back every once in a while when I can. But that's not who I want to be as a creator, and I hope you guys understand why. And as you can see, I don't have to be. I have found a level of success that I'm okay with as doing what I want to do. And that's an amazing thing. It took a while. It took 10 years of struggle for me to get to a level for me to find what I liked to do that would work, but isn't toxic. But I found it. I've been doing it now for about 5-6 straight months with no drama, and it's working. So thank you to all of you, really, who are here supporting my content. I really appreciate you all. You're allowing me to live the dream, essentially, and I don't have to hate myself every morning, and I can still have morals and values because I don't have to degrade others to do things to support my, and get my family what they need. So thank you for that. Okay. All right, guys. Great stream, right? So next week when we play again, we will continue on from Utah and see what else we want to do. I think that someone had said something about going to it was JD said, what about Iowa? I don't think we have Iowa, right? That's one of the DLCs I think we didn't get. So I don't think we can do that yet. But fun stream. Every week I do this, it's always a fun stream. I have a great time. I hope that you guys did too. All right. And thank you for the support. All right. No, I wasn't expecting to hit 2 goals tonight. Sometimes we have done that with Truck Sim. I wasn't expecting that tonight. I'm very happy with you guys and the level of support you give me when I play this game. Thank you so much. All right. Until next week. Thank you guys. Okay. And so everyone, RTU's chip goes back into the closet for now. Good stuff. Okay, let's get the lights on. Back into the closet. RTU doesn't even have a YouTube play button anymore. No, Keemstar has it. I don't know if that was a term of the condition that RTU could actually be on a show on the Loud Cow network or whatever, but Keemstar has his play button now. People know that, right? That's not insider info. I'm pretty sure that he bragged about it or whatever. Okay. All right. So, guys, tomorrow there will be a level 1 podcast in the morning. And it will be a chill, we'll recap everything that's been going on and we'll talk about any hot topics or whatever. And then after that, we're continuing on with Mafia: The Old Country. Now, the game has actually gotten much better. If you only saw like the first few videos yesterday, you're like, oh, it's too slow, the story. It actually got much better. So I hope that you will come by tomorrow and join me for Mafia. And it's a good stream. I hope that's not like more of what happened last night where the stream was very slow. Mafia went really, it's gotten much better action, more intrigue with the story, and more stuff to do. It's a much better game now that you got through the intro. So I hope that you'll be here tomorrow for that. Tomorrow night is our weekly Minecraft chill stream. Admittedly, of all the streams right now, Minecraft makes me nervous. Every week when we play Minecraft, we get okay support, and then all of a sudden it freezes, and then it's the end of the freaking stream, and I'm signing off, and then someone drops a bomb, and then we hit the goal, and I'm like, okay, we do Minecraft again next week. This has happened like 4 times. At some point, it's got to not happen this way, right? So I guess we'll see, but let's see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully, we do hit a goal. All right, so tomorrow, podcast, Mafia, Minecraft, okay? Wednesday, no podcast, but Endgame of Death Stranding. I'm actually being told 4 to 5 hours will beat Death Stranding. So probably 2 more streams we're done with the game, which I'm excited for. And then Wednesday night, we're going to be doing Grand Theft Auto 4 with mods, which we haven't played for like a week, okay? So that'll be fun. All right, everyone. Thank you. Have a good night. See you all tomorrow, and peace out. Bye-bye.
Yeah, young cat, got that 150 on my chest. Bitches all around me, and they let me touch their breasts. Got that saggy man boobs flowing, but that members count keeps growing. So I got to put it on a
vest. Best. Vest is best.
150.
Okay.
150 for the vest.
Okay.
150, and I put it on my chest.
Okay. The vest goal has been pretty hard to hit recently, and that's tough when, you know, things are tight. I get it. Things have been tight for a lot of people, you know. Another thing I don't want people to freak out about is the members. The members right now are super low.
Yes, I'm feeling fucking blessed. Begging for hats and glasses and a vest. Coping that the pay pigs will impress. Everybody's begging me, stop spending on the WWE.
Rich vest, okay, is best. Rich vest is e-beggar best.
150
vest.
150
best. Which vest
for the best
is best? Which
150, and I put it on my chest.
Okay. Vest is best. Vest is best. Okay. Vest is best.
150
vest is best. Vest is best. Vest is best. Vest is best. They completely soaked the sandwich in sauce. Yo! Look at what? Yo! Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level burger. That's robust. Safe to swallow. Juicy, tangy, moist cheeseburger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy zip, whirl, moist burger. Yummy and robust. Yo! I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. So I'm gonna eat this burger live with you today and share what I think about it. I'm sure people are gonna be asking me questions about it. Yo! Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level, timed release of flavors. Burger, that's robust. Juicy, tangy, moist burger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy, whirl, moist burger. Yo! Gow, 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 gow. Cheeseburger. My hand is completely covered in sauce. Hey guys, come on the stream and dump a ginormous contribution. Hey, come to the Fighting Game streams, please. Watch, please support. Please consider supporting in some way besides ad revenue. Ad revenue on YouTube is so tiny, but hopefully you'll consider maybe a tip or a super thanks. That would be very, very nice of you.
Bitch, I need more cash. Wanna feel it in my snort sack. Snort deep, pay big for the DoorDash. Riding down my street on a horseback. Yeah, yeah. Bitch, I need more cash. Wanna feel it in my snort sack. Snort deep, pay big for the DoorDash. Riding down my street on a horseback. Yeah, yeah. Showing up to the stream lane. I got a pull for the beefcake. I don't give a fuck what the stream say. Burp in the mic, more gas in the V8. Co-op stream, you can call it Dundoko. Gorilla mouth, you can catch it on socials. Can't can't touch her though, cause she say that's a no-go. I'm the biggest bum all through the inner coast. Couldn't block, there was nothing I could do. Fucking lag, my controller's not picking up my moves. I'ma blame the reason that I suck on all these other dudes. Still fourth place, 05 Street Fighter 2. Oh, we just gotta tip in. More pulls, baby, you know I'ma dip in. $20 from a pedal while I sip gin. Please, thank you, better take a sip then. More cash, wanna feel it in my snort sack. Snort deep, pay big for the DoorDash. Riding down my street on a horseback. Yeah, bitch, I need more cash. Wanna feel it in my snort sack. Snort deep, pay big for the DoorDash. Riding down my street on a horseback. Yeah, bitch, I need more cash. Wanna feel it in my snort sack. Snort deep, pay big for the DoorDash. Riding down my street on a horseback. Yeah, bitch, I need more cash. Wanna feel it in my snort sack. Snort deep, pay big for the DoorDash. Riding down my street on a horseback. Yeah.
My life today is the best I've ever had. And I mean that. Like, every day I feel like is the best day of my life.
Your life is nothing.
I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
You're bagging.
I love my life. I have so much fun. Everyone hates me. I have an emptiness in my life. Oh man, there's something huge missing from my life. I need a large group of friends. All I do is sit around drinking gin all day. Ladies and gentlemen, I play mobile games. Yes, I spend money on mobile games. I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
You're bagging.
I love my life. I have so much fun. Everyone hates me. I love my life. I have so much fun every single day.
You're bagging.
I love my life. I have so much fun. Everyone hates me.
You're still bagging for $10 donations and $20 donations to pay your electric bill, to pay your fucking rent, alright? I get it. I'd hate me too. See you, Phil. Have a good one.
There seems to be this weird notion, all right, that somehow, just listen to this.
I have psychic manipulative powers that make you do things against your will that you wouldn't normally do. And when I turn on my stream, I use my psychic manipulative powers through the internet to make you contribute to my content. And it's all the psychic power hypnosis that I use over the internet. Ooh, did you know that I was an X-Man all along? Ooh, I'm coming for you. Ooh.
I mean... Okay, allow me to explain to you how this really works. Well, hello everyone, Phil here, and welcome to something special. No nonsense, let's relax, let's have games, let's have a good interactive time style vibes here. I'm enjoying a variety of games, being honest with my audience, and having great social interactions every single day that I stream.
See the face on the YouTube stream, begging at you every weekday. See the face in the thumbnail, well that man is me. My content is my legacy. Forget the time that they caught me wanking. You won't believe that this all started with a helicopter company.
It happened to me.
You may have heard troll rumors, Gin-WWE. You don't need to believe in their slander, just believe in Ree. Cause viewers, you know me, and you know I'm right. I've been working my ass off for you all day and night. I did nothing wrong, I did everything right.
Not my fault.
You just keep on tipping me, sound good, alright.
Sounds good to me.
I protect my family, I'm a mature adult who operates a household. I work so hard I don't have time for friends, and I sleep alone at night. Don't believe the conspiracies, Don't believe the done style theories. Watch me and only me, cause I deserve the damn spotlight. There's no doubt you're pignatized. You believe in everything I'm saying. If you wanna see my new vest, let's interact and start paying. Cause viewers, you love me and I know I'm right. But fame and fortune is all I dream about at night. I did nothing wrong, I did everything right.
By the way, I'm just gonna start banning people right now because I've had enough. I'm just gonna ban like 10 people. Alright? I need funds to do things in the short term. If we hit a Tibbs goal tonight, that would be superb. I know you guys love me and what I do. Financially, things are rough for me. Fuck you!
Won't find me begging when I've hit that Tibbs goal. Crack open a bottle of gin for the night. Just make sure to check my daily gaming schedule. Cause if you can support me, please swing on by. I'm not trying to guilt trip you.
Eat a lunch meat sandwich.
But I'm begging you please, my bills are overdue.
I need that money, I really do. I need that money. And my bills.
Don't look at the detractors. Don't look at the trolls. Don't look at any other content creators that you know. You can find me on YouTube. ESP, no space gaming. You can tip me anytime, but tip right now, cause support is low. The members are joining in droves, and I'm not getting any poorer. All of this is thanks to you, my loyal pay pigs, whales, and viewers. Cause viewers, you love me, and I know I'm right.
Thanks for the money,
My
dummies.
meaningful content is the meaning of my life.
Meaningful to me.
I did nothing wrong, I did everything right.
I did nothing wrong.
I just can't wait to pull some Hogans tonight. Alright, cause viewers, you love me right.
Love my content, right?
I'll be doing the same shit for the rest of my life.
Every day of my life is the best day of my life.
I still do nothing wrong, I do everything right.
I did nothing wrong.
You just keep on tipping me and everything will be alright. Viewers, you love me. Viewers, you love me.
Anyone who supports the stream anyway, whether it be a like, a super chat, a membership, a gifted membership, a tip, all appreciated, okay?
Viewers, you love me.
Euphoria. Euphoria is a state of mind that the pig roach finds himself in, thinking that he's got this new respect and he's got some newfound friends. And as loud as he gets, he gon' find out that he's still a child, and the people that he trustin' gon' end up like Craig and Adam. He gon' throw him under that bus cause he's the one that's always been driving, talking all that shit from behind the camera, knowing nobody gon' try him. But on side scrollers, this motherfucker sounded like he was crying. But gas him up and buy him a crown, he gon' act like he moved mountains. He got a fat wife that he don't like, he make her make dinner when she's sick. She lasted 2 streams before the homies ran that fat bitch into a ditch. And now he out here looking for casino simps and looking for fools. But don't talk your shit about us, and I won't make songs about you. Oh, fuck DSP. And I'm creeping in on this piggy that geeking, thinking that he fleeking, man. He think a couple of Benjis gon' make the internet think that he the man, but he's just a waste of a streamer like that semen he left in his hand. Fuck this nigga, he more cringe than a goddamn fucking Bieber fan. I'm taking these gloves off cause this piggy about to bring out my demons, man. Oh, I heard he made some new friends on Kina Casino, man. Made friends with a crackhead and a Peter Griffin, looking like if he went trans. You saying we seething and coping over the smoke you bringing us, man? Well, I'm here to remind you that no fucking body wanna be you, man. Live in a broken house with a fat wife that look like a Chinese man. Say you're the king, but you ain't nothing more than the king of a 5-way chin. He wanna do less, but he won't get money, so he gotta send out subliminal bags. Tricking the dents into thinking if they don't pitch in, and this nigga won't pay off the rent. Telling them fill up the coffers and call him retarded, but say don't call him a dent. Gets all his money and spends it on gimmicks, but he is not an entertainer of kids. He's just a piggy who snorts in a mic, and all of these bitches be calling him Dave. Telling him that he be begging all day. Telling him that if he want it this way, he gonna have to get used to the fact that the tract ain't gonna be coming in waves. We'd rather do that than let a begging piggy make tea turn in his grave. Cause fuck them crocodile tears talking about all the toys that he gave. Then you let him get sprayed? You wouldn't give him a ride and then he got blasted and finally died, but you're not to blame, yeah sure, okay. And I hate the way you justify that story while you getting paid. Lying about them mobile apps that you play on that celly. And lying about such scrollers saying they set you up but you let them. And lying about that Lion app that you got linked up in your telly. And if John and Howard were your friends, then nigga you YNW Melly. You talk all that shit on the net, but when you get checked, you don't want the beef. I'm an alcoholic, Jaha, please don't be mean to Reed. Then start sucking dick as soon as you have to talk to Keem. That nigga bent you over and had you looking like Panelli. And now you going back to them old ways, that old Dave, that king of hate, that motherfucker that don't care what these hoes say. This motherfucker ain't okay, but he ain't showing no shame. He put that crown on quick like it was made out of some Rogaine. I hate you, bitch, I hate the way that you beg, the way that you snort, the way that you treat your horse that you got locked up in that fort. I hate the way that you smile when you think you smart and when you act like a damn retard. Yeah, I said it, wanna know why? Cause I'm not scared of it like you are. I don't have people accusing me of going and buying a car. I don't have dents giving me money so I can go out to the bar. I don't get called a loser by wrestlers in Supercard, but yeah, your life's so much better than mine. I should just Minecraft my heart. But nah, I'll just keep making songs until you go and fall apart. Until another dent go and steal the wheels off your car. Or until the loan sharks come and shut your power off.
Eat beggar, I bite nails and see that somebody is black. I licky lips and snort. True detective man, someone at the grocery store stony canvas bags. I licky lips and snort. Eat beggar, I blame the netcode every time I don't win. I linky lips and snort. Shaky hands, I'm jonesing for an additional soaking of gin. I think I'll drink a quart. Do you know about me? I'm gouty. When I'm not in control, I get pouty. Gonna scold any gent who's down to doubt me. Gonna gorge until I ain't becoming an outie. Don't you deliver me DoorDash later, you might end up like T. I overpronounce that letter in his memory. Eat beggar, I'm scared of an urban American taking my tire. I licky lips and snort. Subaru man loses lady because Philly decided to buy her a combo number 4. Eat beggar, I masturbated in front of the young and disabled. They saw me beat my meat. I can get ear infections like a toddler, so I gotta put on me neck phones. They're like a toilet seat. Talking to the film director Mike Klum, so I might be remembered for anything other than my cum. This'll be just what I require to save me failing business. Cause after the interview, everyone's only been taking the piss. He wants to show me wife who doesn't like to be seen. To get your head of a tank, go down and drag her on stream. She tries to answer questions as I hold back me snorts, so I cut the lady off like a fresh pair of jorts. E-beggar, I'm tired of them Argentinians trying to cheat me. Lamo los labios, gonna throw all the foreigners out. You Latinos can fuck off and eat me. I'm saying adios. E-beggar, me mom, I mean.
Are you going to support the stream? Super chats don't help him right now. DSP, what's your favorite topping? I don't like green peppers on mine. Tell them to tip as soon as they sooner to get the vest on. Super chats don't help him right now. On their payment again. God is flying downstairs right now for his big day. O's and came out in 2010. Chat are about to Those tips have been swallowed this week. Credit card my mom took away. Sonny's channel on down cause the draw. He's read all night. Bots I can't watch One Piece, but I'll still watch Twice. Keep Waze mobile game. Would eat all of them up in real life.
Darkside Phil here. Tyrone at the gym singing. If you like the lyrics, guess what? Hope you like this urban style beat. When I first heard it, I was like, what? I have no idea what this is from, but Phil, if you want me to sing this, you need to stop talking and let the beat run. Where are you singing? You haven't told me! Support is gone, not worrying. Day off's going up, I need spending. Money for my mom, I mean my wife, she likes sushi and Skyrim. Idiots in the chat laughing. Guess what? Morons, bam, bam, bam. Super chats and memberships are not, but the best way to contribute. Oh yeah, tip me. Won't have money for groceries. Not guilt tripping, just honesty. I will be forced to eat lunch. Me, tip me. I get those immediately. Cat's appetite will be better than tea. I hate eating sandwiches with lunch meat.
They completely soaked the sandwich in sauce. Yo! Meerkat Mall. Yo! Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level burger. That's robust. Safe to swallow. Juicy, tangy, moist cheeseburger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy zip, swirl, moist burger. Yummy and robust. Yo! I have gout. Gout is a disease that makes my acid levels much higher than most people's. And so if I eat certain foods, my acid level elevates, skyrockets, and then I get all giant swelling and incredible pain in my joints. So I'm gonna eat this burger live with you today and share what I think about it. I'm sure people are gonna be asking me questions about it. Yo! Juicy, tangy, moist, gourmet level, timed release of flavors. Burger. That's robust. Juicy, tangy, moist burger. Getting all over my face. Gourmet level burger. Tangy, swirl, moist burger. Yo! Gow, 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 gow. Cheeseburger. My hand is completely covered in sauce.
Shorty rock to the beat for your boy. Dumba, dumba. Rock to the beat for your boy. Dumba.
Here we go. I want money. I want chicks. Pay my taxes. Eat a dick.
Will you?
Easy to eat.
Will you?
My tax attorney screwed me over. YouTube views. Fucking pointless. What can I do? I'm screwed. I want to do the fundraiser to pay my tax on Twitch. Violated the rules.
Get that ass banned.
What a bitch. Dumba. It's not my fault. Dumba. It's not my fault.
It was
YouTube.
It was
taxes.
It was
detractors.
It was
cinema.
It was
copyright strikes. Not my fault. Phil, you know, with all this going on, we really want you to have a new TV.
You should tip me.
If you're not aware, just a standard doctor's visit is hundreds of dollars.
You should tip me.
In addition to all of that, last night also, I was looking at gaming headphones.
You should tip me. You should tip me.
I might have to sell my house.
You should tip me.
Cat played a lot of Skyrim, and it was good. It was fun. We chilled. We had a good time. You know, we didn't have any money to do anything really. You know, it would be great if we had money. We would have stayed out and done more stuff. We didn't have any fucking money.
Let me take you down to Whiterun. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to Whiterun. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to Whiterun. She be on the Skyrim while I streaming big. Crispy 60 frames on the Series S. I mean Series X. No wait, Series S. I lost so fucking much I can't remember what I get. I got them spells, oh. I got that alteration. I trick a dent into giving up his entire pension. A little scratch for cat. Yeah, you can feel the tension. I know a makeup glitch that probably needs her full attention. Come on, baby, we can go on down to Whiterun. Take off that tablecloth and I'll show you my Skyrim. You can beat 'em out, I'll climb aboard and ride ya. Fuck it if Jasper dies, you know it's time to take a ride back down to Whiterun. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to Whiterun. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to Whiterun.
I don't wanna clean, I wanna play some Skyrim. No groceries, get me to the Highlands. This fucking bum took me to Dundoko Island, but I shouldn't be surprised, he's lazy like I am. I just wanna cast a spell and do a side quest. I just wanna get divorced and get my life back. Take me to your island and I'll get a flight back. Touch me and I might snap, Jenna's gonna like that. Power wash simulator. Jasper puked again, but I'll just clean that shit up later. Power wash, baby. I just finished the game, so I'ma go back in my lane and go to Whiterun.
Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to Whiterun. Let me in your sweet rose, you know I like 'em. I cast a spell and make you go and clean the bathroom. Cause when it's only you and I, we don't wanna go outside when we can go and take a ride down to Whiterun.
Staring at a little chat window like it was a demon in the corner counting tips. Someone gifted 500 memberships. Logging on my mobile game to go nuts. Why isn't my bank account robust? Where's the dough? I'm bitching to YouTube, I've gotta know. Thought that I'd be rolling like Bezos, but these are Argentinian pesos. Give me tips from America. Give me tips from America. Pay me USD or get the fuck out. The detractors found a way to hurt me. Now everybody is subbed with a worthless currency. This shit's only good for Monopoly. Their actions ought to be felonious. I blame Juan Perón for this awful travesty. This could mean less DoorDash and gin for me. I've had enough of you dumb fucks and your Argentinian fun bucks. Give me tips from America. Free. Give me tips from America. Free. Tell all of the foreigners they can fuck off. Snort. Laotian kips and Ugandan chilies. How do I pay my bills with things as poor as these? Those countries are full of minorities. Finally, some dollars coming in again. But oh shit, they're Namibian, will it ever end? I just wanna pull some more sweaty men. We should start another crusade now. Get the hat and shout out for hate now. Give me tips from America. Give me tips from America. I will also